All right, look at that buckshot. Getting everybody down here and getting everybody going. I feel cool this morning. Look at that. TikTok's up and running. Brian Smotnick is the first one here this morning, followed by Katie Badger McKee. In fact, Katie, I was going to say, because we don't have anything going on, maybe you want to jump in with us and we'll do some more of those missions that you'd like to get done with Hoka. Squaw Hoka. Oh, I feel something here. That's entirely up to you, Katie. Timbo's here. Good morning, Timbo. I am with Buckshot. Buckshot and I, as a matter of fact, have just delivered a moonshine wagon. Good morning, TikTokers. Let's see. We just got done delivering a moonshine. We're here collecting a tarot card, so we've got that. Stick it right there in my satchel. Make sure I can sell it to Madame Nazar if I get up her way this morning. And if you're looking for Madame Nazar this morning, she's up in the area of O'Creagh's Run. And right now I'm going to head back to the Moonshine Shack and get Marcel's going once again on the next batch of moonshine that is going to put some money in our pocket. That's right. Moonshine Shack, here I come. Good morning, Mad Shaggy. Good morning, Mad Shaggy. Did you see that Tombstone Redemption 2 release last night? Brad Carter is going to be there at Tombstone, Arizona. Brad Carter played Deputy Marshal Jonah. He was in Red Dead 1. He was in Red Dead Redemption Undead. Let's see. And he was also in The Man from Blackwater, that little movie that was put together. Here's Maggie right here. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to change the decor. And by doing that, I'll get a daily challenge taken care of. I'm going gothic today. That's what I'm going to do. John Hummel, good morning. Good morning to you. Jay Gratch is here. Good morning, Jay Gratch. And let's see. Here we are. I did get that change decor done. So now I'm going to run down over the stairs and I'm going to do two played. Now, even though my my multiplier is only at 0.10, it's still a nugget of gold, and it's still 200 XP. Any way you look at it. Did I get him going? Well, apparently I did. So let me get let me get Marcel's going once again. We'll see what he can whip up for us.
This one will punch out.
It'll punch out, he said. All right, there's Barry Cobbler's what I'll do. We just got done delivering a level 3. That was cool. Brings in all the money, $495. I like that when that happens. I'll probably get to do 2 or 3 of those today. What do you think, Buckshot?
Yeah, that'd be good to me.
All right, that'll be some pretty good money.
Well, thank you.
All right, here she is. She's going to work. And I'm going to do 2 played. I'll take the banjo, thank you very much.
Sure, then.
Well, sure, if you insist.
Yeah, I love that banjo sound. Yeah, now watch. I learned this the other day. Just a simple chord or 2. Repeated over and over and over again. Yeah. Sounds pretty good, huh, John? Man, they're telling me low battery again, but I know it ain't low. I just looked. But I'll plug it in anyway. God dang. Machinery. There's Dutch over there. Dutch Vandalin is over there on TikTok. Come on, Dutch. There's Scarlet B. Morning, Scarlett, all the way from Washington State. Yeah, look at that. She's up a little bit early this morning. And it's only 5 a.m. in the morning out there in Washington. So, you know, this is a dedicated woman to Red Dead Redemption. And I'm about ready to get my played done. There's one played that's all said and done. Now, Buckshot, did we get that finished up for you on the lower 9, or are we looking to do that bounty or something?
Nope. All my lower 9 done.
Okay, good. Okay, so we got a couple of things we want to do on the upper 7 to help Buckshot out today. We'll see if we can get that done. Defend a campsite is one, and we should be able to find that. And we need to do the other one is 3 kills with a Maxim gun. Well, if we need to, what we'll do is we'll go into story, and we'll make sure that we do a story that has a Maxim gun in it, and then he can use that accordingly. And Timbo, yeah, thanks for the sub this morning, Timbo. Hope everything is cool up there in Kentucky. And when I say cool, I'm not saying temperature-wise. I'm saying like, you know, I mean, you got my drift. All right, there's 2 plays, so I'm going to beat feet on out of here.
Well, shoot.
All right, that if nothing else, it finishes all of my moonshine challenges. But I'll still be back. Now, just because I got my moonshine challenges done there, Mr. Marcells, it doesn't mean that you're going to get the morning off. I expect you to tend over that whiskey so that we can get another load taken care of and delivered. I need the money, don't you know? You never know what's going to come up for expenses. No, sir. All right, look at that. We're out the door. Morning, Blood Bear. Morning. All right, seeing that, well, what time is it in game here? I'm standing right outside my shack. It's 3:21 a.m., 54 degrees. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fast travel, and I'm going to head right on out to Emerald Station. And we're going to see what we can do here in the way of fat. Because you know what? I'm having a real problem with fat these days. It disappears out of my satchel. I'm not a camp around, so I've got to ride down into the Great Plains a little bit further. Now, I know that for sure because I've checked it twice. And what I did is I actually wrote it down. And I made sure I did 0 in between that would use E-rounds. And they're disappearing. They're disappearing at about 10 fat at a time. Why? I don't know. But, god dang it, it's keeping me on my toes, having to search out for fat all the time. Now, my horse needs a little bit of attention here, so I'm going to go ahead and give that horse some yellow cake. And that yellow cake, my horse is going to be real pleased. All right, now let's see if we can find a fast travel. And when I get this fast travel, I also want to take and get my wheel back in place. I don't know what happened to my wheel. I just don't know. All right, here I am. I'm out here. We're just waiting for morning to arrive. And right now I'm going to get my wheel in place. While I have maybe a little bit of protection in the veil of protection that occurs right here at the depot. And let's get that in place. Whoop! There we go. I'll even take a little bit of Minty Big Game. And even though the sun hasn't risen, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to see if there's any geese on this flat up here, Buckshot. A lot of times there can be geese up here. And I don't see any. Nope, don't see any. I see a deer. A deer, yeah. Now, listen, we've got some currant that we have to pick. I'm going to go up over the hill and I'm going to grab this currant that's up over the hill here for my daily challenge. And get this done before those ducks and geese get in the air. 5 currant, that's what I need, 5 of them. There's one of them. And here's 2 of them. And here's 3 of them. And let's see what we've got. Here's 4 of them. And this should do it right here. Bingo. It's a B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. And bingo. What is his name? Oh. And I can't forget that ginseng. I want to get that ginseng on right there. And since I'm... Oh, wait a minute. We've got turkeys to do today, don't we?
Yep, 3 things.
All right, I got 4 or 5 done. I'll make that 6. Come on. Get through. I'll take that one too. Buckshot might need it. Do you need any turkeys, Buckshot?
No.
Okay. Well, I shot him anyway. Nice guy of me, huh? Shoot all those turkeys when I didn't need to.
Take some of the feathers.
Yeah, the feathers, you're right. You're absolutely right. 5 XP per feather. 5 XP per feather. Skin up what you like. I got 3 of them right here. If you want those, some feathers, go ahead and do it. Yeah, do it to it. Now, I laid them down hard with a Lancaster repeater. So they're not going to be anything more than a 1 or a 2 level. There won't be any 3s here, that's for sure. And there's the Bishop of Red Dead all the way from Rhode Island. He is. A couple more right on over here. To my right, about 30 feet, 40 feet. Am I right? All right, now go straight to my right. Oh, you take that one. I'll go to the other one. Oh, that's even better. That worked out well.
My bad.
No, that's fine. That worked out even better. That way you weren't looking for it, right?
Right, yeah.
I could see it on my map. I don't know whether you could see it on your map.
No, nope.
All right, so look at that. We got turkeys and we got currant right here in the same field at the same time. Gotta like that, right, Bishop? Got the guns out today, and I ain't taking and I ain't talking repeaters. What have you got going on this morning, Morgie? What you got? Look at that. Look at that horse shine. Now you wonder why I call this horse. What do I call this horse? What do I call this horse? Well, I call this horse. He's golden. Yeah, he's golden. That's right, and he is a Missouri Foxtrotter right there. And you can see with him wet and that sun coming up as well, you can see on the one side right there, man, he just glistens. He just glistens. And on the other side, he's gold, but there's no shine to him. It's the rain and the sunlight that's really causing him to reflect right there. That's right. Now I hear some ducks or geese in the air. There's a Canadian goose. That one's down. And there's probably a couple more. There's 3 of them that are down. Do you need any fat, Buckshot?
Nope. I'm pretty full. Well,
You're all filled up, you say?
yeah.
No, oh my God, my wife was telling me the other day. She says, Lace, Lace says to me, Cowboy, I don't know what the hell has happened to you, but your arms, they just become so small. And I said, well, woman, I ain't in my 30s anymore. I ain't in my 40s anymore, and nor am I in my 50s. I'm in my 70s. I'm an old man. I'm dwindling away. Everything is just disappearing, like I will soon one day. So, what can I tell you? And she said, well, the skinniest little things. And I said, well, that's because I'm old. What can I tell you? I ain't 30 again. Now, I can tell you the one thing that doesn't change is I used to do a lot of weightlifting and, karate and a little bit of other types of exercises as well. Running, karate, what the hell else? Weightlifting, that type of thing. And the one thing that doesn't change that Lace noticed was the neck. The neck. I mean, my neck is so freaking big from, lifting weights that I can't put a shirt on that buttons properly. Not that fits me every place else. Sun's out, guns out. I like that, Scarlett. Now, how about sun's down, you're down. Sun's down. If sun's down, I'll put you down. Maybe something like that. Something like
Here's Katie
Okay.
just joined in.
All right, that's okay. I invited her in. You know, I was telling her, hey, what the hell? You know, let's do what we want today. In fact, I labeled today. Oh, I've got to go take and do a refresh just to clear up one little thing right there. There, that clears that up. So I was able to get that cleared up. That's good. And I was able to get the voice back on for TikTok. Right, Lucien? Lucien. Yep. No, I'm playing on Xbox. Playing on Xbox. Now, we got somebody there. That's a good thing. Because I'll tell you what, Hoka, I could have killed you, don't you know? I could have killed you. Because, you know, I had permission from Scarlet B. She said, sun's up, guns out, or something like that. Sun up, but what the hell did you say? Sun's out, guns out. There we go. That's what she said. So, not only that, I could have just made it happen, don't you know? But I held back. All right, let's see if we can get her into the party chat. How many player bounties do I have currently? Says Bloodbear. Well, I'm right here at 772. That's all I got. And you see, one of the last ones that I got, I've gotten one since the story I'm going to tell you. But you see a couple of days ago on stream, a bounty come in. I got the bounty clean, and then before I could even load him back onto my horse, he was shooting me in the back. I wasn't even showing up on the radar, and that really sucks. But, you know, I ranted about that at the time, so there's no need of me ranting about it anymore. So, but you know my feelings about that. In any event, it's 772 at the present time. I'm going to get to that 1,000. I assure you that, unless you know, unless the switch gets flipped. Yep. If the switch gets flipped, well, then I'm not going to give a damn about it. You know, one way or the other. All right, Katie, you here?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
There she is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Badger McKean, aka Squaw Hoka.
And thank
Morning,
you
Katie.
for letting me. Good morning, Buckshot, and thank you guys for letting me tag along.
Well, listen, I got to throw you a bone every now and again to keep you busy, keep you working.
Hey, you do.
Well, listen, Katie, you got my message about what pizza place we're going to, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, all right. So you guys can't believe how close I come to not streaming today or tomorrow. I almost said, to the four winds, I'm not doing this today. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm not going to deal with it. But here I am. And there's a story that goes along with it, but I'm not going to tell it to you. No, Lace wouldn't like it if I told it to you. Let's see. All right, so I've got, I see Crawdaddy popped in. And it could be that that Bloodbear pops in. And if he does, I could wind up boloing him and taking him in. Because he usually comes in when he's got a bounty. He's a bad bear, don't you know? He's a bad bear. And there's Crawdaddy, so we'll give a little wave to Crawdaddy. And I'll at least bring him into the party chat. Let's see what we can do there. And right now, quite frankly, I don't care if anybody sees the player list. I just say, come on in, we'll shoot your ass up. That's what we'll do. I'll send Katie up to do that.
Oh, I'm the bait, cowboy. You send me
you're the
out,
bait?
and then I bring them
You're
to
also
you.
the sacrifice, too, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so there we are. So Crawdaddy's in, I'm in, Bloodbear may come in. I don't know what's going on, but we've got a group. And one thing that we have to do today, Buckshot asked me if I would take and help him out with his wagon today, which of course we're going to do. Yeah, I feel frisky this morning, Morgie. I do. And I'm going to feel a hell of a lot more frisky by the time I get to Florida. Well, there's the Bloodbear right there. Howdy, Bloodbear. Look what I got right in my hand, Mr. Bloodbear. Go ahead. Make the turn. Yeah, go ahead. Turn. Turn bad, you dude, you bad dude. You bad bear. Bad bear, bad bear. And speaking of bears, hey, Blood Bear, was it you that caused all of the havoc? Now, what'd you go and do that for? Now, what'd you go and do that for? You know, I was being nice to him. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, what can I do? Well, I'll give you. Go ahead. Hey, listen, where'd you get that fancy shirt? Where'd you get that fancy shirt? That looks like a cool shirt. It does. Now, Blood Bear, I was going to ask you, was it any one of your relatives that killed that guy a couple of days ago as he was sitting in his own lawn chair? He was sitting in his lawn chair outside of his house, minding his own business, and a black bear, no, not a blood bear, but he became a blood bear because he wound up killing this guy, dragging him off, taking chunks out of him as he was going, until some neighbor come running out of his house with his rifle and put the bear down. The guy didn't make it, but neither did the bear. Oh, look at this. Ain't that something? There you go. Look at that. I got him. He ain't going anywhere. This bear's had. Now we're going to take him in for questioning. That's what we're going to do. We'll take him in for questioning. It's going to be up to the law as to whether or not he's going to be found guilty, maybe as an accessory to the fact for that black bear killing that guy. Where the hell's my horse? See that? You see what I'm talking about, folks? That horse is always running off. There was no reason for that horse to run off. Now, look, I could walk him down over the hill to that prison wagon down there, but we're going to run him down. I want him to feel the bouncing and the jouncing of the back end of my horse. It might cause him a little bit of stress, but oh, look at that. I trampled an animal, and I got a credit for it. Who have I got here? I got the infamous Blood Bear. Now go ahead, take him and do with him as you please.
In there.
Take him and do with him as you please. Take him to jail. Question him. You know, you can even take and rough him up a little bit if you're not getting the right answers out of him. Just don't let the judge know that you went that far. He might not like it. He might throw you in jail for assault or something. All right, Blood Bear. Bloody Bear. You bloody bear, you. All right, what's going on, Blood Bear? Blood Bear, you here? Well, listen, it didn't have anything to do with me feeding him or not feeding him. If anything, I think we could blame Blood Bear. You know, he could have talked to his friends, and he could have just told them that, you know, look, there's fish in the river, there's fish in the lake, there's animals out and about. You didn't have to go into a settlement and drag that guy off that was sitting in his chair minding his own business. He was just trying to kick back a little bit and chillax. You know, so leave him to hell alone. Hey, Hoka. Me, badass. All right. Blood Bear's having some mic issues. All right, look, I was able to get a couple of more. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this right here on my horse. I've been able to pick up, I don't know, 4 or 5 fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I guess I'm not. Repeater explosives. Yeah, I'll take those. Yeah, I'll take those. Bishop, it's been a minute. Hope all is well with you and the fam. All right, we got those taken care of. Now let's see. I happen to have 10 there, and I happen to have 10 there, and I happen to have 10 there. So I'm ready for bear. Blood Bear! Or his relative. If I see a little black bear, though, Blood Bear, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put it down. Is that that's the Blood Bear over there. Let's see if we can get him. I got to increase the size of my posse, so I'll have to increase the size of the camp. Size and location. I'll make it a large. And I don't even know where my camp is, quite frankly. I think it's right out here in the Heartlands, but that's where it's going to be in any event. That's where it's going to wind up. And let's see if we can get the blood bear in now. Posse. And invite the posse. And blood bear. Boom. Look at that. The blood bear is in. Now, I'm just going to ride down this way and see what is here. Look at that horse laying down over there. All right, what have we got here? Anything? Nothing. I don't see anything over this way either. Ah, Tommy, thanks. Appreciate that, Tommy. It's nothing special. You know, I used to spend some time doing these. I haven't done them in a long time. It's like there's something better that I could be doing rather than making an outfit. But I really do need to get back to that because a lot of people like them. So I should do that. TJ is over there. Yeah, TJ is over there on Tiki Talkie. Brandy Buck, shall we all play dress up? Well, I mean, no. You know, I don't want to play dress up. What the hell do you want me to dress up as anyway? I almost look like a pimp now. Bishop will tell you. We had a drip contest one time a couple of years ago. Yeah, that was fun between Bishop and I trying to drip each other out. And then in the end, we tripped each other out with that drip. All right, well, listen. Buckshot, what we should do is we should take and get into your posse and deliver that wagon. And I got to do my drop down here. See what's going on. You know, the request drop down. Probably nothing because I'll tell you what. Oh, look at all that's going on. Let's see what's all that's going on. Boy, was I mistaken there. Who's that star over there?
Might be me.
Oh, you stood down, of course. That's what I asked you to do, so you did it. Golly gee willikers, okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to Buckshot's posse, and I'm going to join. Boom. Now everybody else has got to do that now, too, don't you know? Yee-haw, Buckshot. Yeah, look, I got the first request taken care of. And look at that, no Rizzy Chris, all the way from Oregon. It finally got here, Chris. Yee-haw. And there is no echo with it.
Buckshot.
And Morgie.
Could I?
Morgie.
Wait.
Yeehaw! Go ahead.
Could I
Go ahead.
get an invite?
Yeah, I was trying to send one that was grayed out. Let me see.
Let me ask you something, Buckshot. You know, do you really want to have...
Hey!
You know, I mean, look, I don't know. Something
Now,
that you have to think about.
I'm the life of the party.
The life of the pate.
Yeah.
Let's see. That was 3 minutes ago. So in any event, Brandy Buck, can you believe that she wanted us to do dress up?
I'll
She wanted
open
us
it,
to do dress
and
up.
you should be
So
able
what I will
to-
do is this, Brandy Buck, is what I'll do here is I'll take and I'll go into my horse and let's see what else I've got. All right, there's my saddle bum. That's my saddle bum. But even though I've got my saddle bum outfit on, people generally recognize that I'm not as much of a bum as I'd like to advocate because of the horse that I'm riding. Yeah, it's a quality horse. You know, it's upper echelon, so to speak. It cost a few bucks, a few dinero, a few peso. Jerry Parham's here. Life of the party.
I
Life of the party.
have 6 geese over here, and I'm full on fat. I shot them before I looked. Anybody?
You killer.
I know. I'm
You killer.
practicing. I'm practicing
Practicing.
for when somebody like Cowboy Strong greets me or something.
No! No, he would never do that to you. I mean, you know, I'm not from Washington State. I'm not an evergreen outlaw.
Are you able to join into the posse, Katie? It's grayed out for me. I'm not able to invite you.
Okay, let me see here. There's one more duck. Let me get this over there because they have a tendency to disappear.
Now you understand why everybody should have a squaw.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I know I am in trouble, and I just said I don't care. You know, I'm pulling a Ricky Gervais. Go ahead, Morgie. Tell me how it is. Go ahead. Yeah, Ricky. That's what I'm pulling, a Ricky. I don't care. You know, that's what he says, right? All the time. He's great. I don't care. So, yeah. That's what I need to get more like that. I don't care. But in any event, I say it with absolute total respect. Total respect. You know, what can I tell you? You do believe that, don't you? Hoka, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm ignoring you.
Okay. She turned her back on me. She turned her back on me. All right, so be it. All right. I'll just refer to you as Princess Hoka. How's that? I think. Badger McKean wants some horse sense.
Okay.
Horses have excellent memories. Horses can remember people, places, and other horses that they have met over the years. Horses have hooves that are made of keratin. And that's the same composition as that of your fingernails and toenails, if you didn't know. And most horses sleep about, no, that's not right. They don't sleep 2.9 hours. Yeah, that's all they sleep is 2.9 hours a day on average. That's about it. They're awake almost all the time, almost. Let's see, per day. And foals in horses, of course, they do sleep longer, of course. Horses sleep standing up. They have a system that locks out their joints in their legs, and it keeps them from tipping over. Boy, I'd like that, because I'll tell you what, when I was in the military, we'd go down to the parade field, and then we would stand at attention for ungodly amounts of time, and it would be out in the hot sun during the summer, and people would fall asleep standing up, and they would fall down. They'd fall down. And if they only had that locking device in their joints themselves, they wouldn't have fallen down. So that's cool. And horses obviously can see in the dark. You know, horses can see in the dark nearly as well as during the day. They have a reflective layer of tissue behind the retina that reflects light back into the retina. This reflective tissue is called tapetum lucidum. Now, I'm going to spell that for Morgie, okay? Because I've probably got the pronunciation wrong, and I'm sure that he's going to want to point that out, but I'll go ahead and I'll at least spell it properly. Tapetum lucidum. That's what causes and will allow the horse to be able to see and reflect all of the light back into their eyes, so that it is almost like seeing in daylight at night, at the darkest of nights. That's why back in the day, when people were out in the open range, so to speak, back in the 1800s, they would just give their horse their head and let the horse, take them on the best path, because the horse could see at night. It could see as good at night as it could during the daytime. So the cowboy would just sit there and he could fall asleep in the saddle, and the horse would just trot along or walk along or whatever it was he was doing, and no harm. No harm at all. So that's how they were able to do that. All right, so what's your level? My level? Are you talking about me, PSO? Well, I'm a level 1000, have been for over 2 years. Don't mean nothing, though. I can die as well as anybody else can out here. All right, let's see. I don't know what the hell Scarlett's talking about there. Can you figure that out, Katie? What's Scarlett talking about? Whoa. I only shoot at a hole. Maybe she was trying to say whores? I don't know. Anyway, in any event. All right.
You're in trouble.
I think we... I know I'm going to be. Well, I'll tell you what. Listen, folks, you can all blame this on Lace. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you no more than that. But you can blame it all on Lace. All right, I'm going to camp. And Lace, if you're watching, I'm saying that with a smile on my face, of course.
That's my partner. Best traders in the West.
Oh, well. Did I ever tell you the joke that I heard on Johnny Carson decades ago? Did I ever tell you that joke? I know I told you that joke. But, you know, how many do we have here? Well, we have some new people here. I'll tell you what. I'll bet Bishop doesn't know this, okay? I was watching the Johnny Carson show one night, and they got talking about sex along the way, as Johnny Carson sometimes did. And, of course, it was a late-night show, so it was all totally acceptable. And he was basically talking to a guy about how often that they have sex. And so one guy would say, every day, once a week, once a month. Some guy said, well, how many out there in the audience have it once a year? And this guy jumps up, with his hand in the air and says, I do. And Johnny Carson says, well, what the hell are you so happy about? Having it only once a year. And he says, tonight's the night! Tonight's the night! Oh, anyway. That's the best I got for you, folks. It's all up to Buckshot at this point. Look, that joke drove Crawdaddy off. That joke drove Crawdaddy off. Now, mind you Crawdaddy is a preacher over in Scotland. He's a certified, licensed, ordained preacher over in Scotland. I think that joke might have been a little bit racy, and maybe it drove him away. It could happen. So, in any event, I'm waiting on the Buckshot. And I don't know what Buckshot's waiting on, but...
I didn't know if Bloodbear was coming back in, or...
I don't know. Where the hell's Bloodbear? Where the hell's Crawdaddy? Well, I'll tell you what. There's only us three amigos.
Yeah, I can get it started if you want.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. Listen, I'm at your beck and call here today. At least until we deliver this wagon. All right, so, in any event. Oh, look, the flag's going down. Did you see that flag going down? So that must mean that Buckshot is ready for business. He's ready for business. And speaking of Buckshot, Bloodbear, I had to go see if I got credit for that bounty that I took in, which was Bloodbear. I did, so now I'm at 773 player bounties turned in. Hoka.
Yeah.
Hoka, time to go. You want ride wagon? You want ride wagon? You get mileage for ride wagon.
Okay.
I follow up with Little Pony here for protection. Oh. Yes? I don't know why I took that tonic. I think when I heard Bloodbear speak to me, it was a voice that I hadn't heard in a while, and I got scared. I got scared. All right, right now we are in the process of delivering a wagon for Buckshot. So in a moment we'll be back. In a momo.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
He stopped. I was afraid something happened.
You got scared, didn't you?
Well, the game has been a little on the glitchy side this week.
I'll tell you what, quite frankly and quite seriously, I think the game has been real freaky the last week. Even less than a week. Since the new update, whenever we got the new benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Rowe is over there. Keith Rowe is on TikTok. Don't you know? It's Keith Rowe. I play on Xbox. Keith Rowe. And we are playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and we are playing online. This is an online game that I am on. This is not the story. I'm going to go ahead of you, Buckshot. I want to make sure that I can shoot somebody if I need to. And it could happen, don't you? Over the hill we go, and to Saint Denis is where we are headed. Saint Denis. Saint Denis is where we're headed. Let's get it. Let's change it. This Saint Denis stuff don't cut it. That might be French, or that might be Louisianan, or something like that. But it's not cutting it any more than these wolves are cutting it. Go ahead, hit that left thumb button. Make sure that your horse is calm. Keep from being bucked off. Oh, we got another one out here. Now, let's see. Do we need deadlies today? Let me take a quick look. Doesn't look like it. And I think we got another. Oh, there goes another. Oh, look at that. He's skedaddling. He's skedaddling. Oh, there he goes. Well, something up. He got off. Well, there's another one. Oh, let's see. I put 3 rounds in him, and he's still going. He's trucking. He's eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
He's down and out for the count.
Well, here's the problem. Twig. Twig, I guess. That's the only way that I can see it, Twig. Is that, quite frankly, we wait for somebody to be around for a few days before we bring people in, because we have found in the past that when we've brought people in that we didn't know, just because they wanted to come in and play, we found out that they were naughty, and they would cause us some grief. And so we just got out of the habit of doing that. So now you have to be around a few days so that we can, get the feel of you and as to what's going on before we allow anybody to come in and just jump on and play. Thank you, role player.
Usually Call to Arms is a good time for that. That way
Sure.
it's just a more of a
Yep.
trial run,
You-
I would say.
You're absolutely right, Blood Bear. Sure. I mean, we can come in and play a Call to Arms sometime because we're going right into an area whereby you can cause nobody any harm, that type of thing. Happy to do that with you pretty much any time. But today, I've kind of got it planned out a little bit, not that I'm a great planner, but I tell you one thing, I'm better than Dutch. That's for sure. Dutch can't put a plan together worth a damn. Yeah, I told him that last year, when I was out in South Dakota, and I met up with him. And did you see the look he gave me?
Yeah.
He wasn't happy with what I told him.
No, he wasn't. We thought, oh, you're out there making enemies. Oh,
Well,
no.
listen, if I really cut loose, Katie, I would have more enemies than you can possibly imagine. And you know why? Because the truth hurts. And sometimes the truth hurts, and I just say it like it is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like why we don't go into politics or religion. And that's just the way it is. I mean, that's just kind of a common knowledge rule when we're doing this. But every now and again, I kind of go off track a little bit, and I make these innuendos, and it pisses people off and whatever. So, I mean, what the hell? I guess it's on them, not me.
Well, ever since I was little, I was told do not talk about politics or religion among your friends.
Yeah, because you won't have them long. Oh, I'll tell you what.
If Wiggs would join your Discord, he can see what's going on.
Yeah, do that, Wig.
And then go
Wig.
on Xbox and friend you, get all that set up. So then next
Yes,
time
do that, Wig.
he wants to ride,
Yeah,
can
listen to
ride
what
with
Katie
you.
has to say. Yeah, we could do that. That's the best thing to do.
If-
I'm booking it now. I'm trying to catch up with that wagon. I took and I scun out those wolves and took that big game. I need it, don't you know? Hey, buddy, look out! I'm coming through.
if some of
I'm
your
headed to St.
viewers
Dennis.
would post
St.
the
Dennis, that's where I'm going.
Discord ad, Addy, I'd sure appreciate it. I can't play both.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
I've got the setup to do it. It just requires me to rearrange the room I'm in.
Well, it's like I got a certain something here, Katie, that I got from a certain somebody, Katie, that I haven't put on yet, Katie, and I've been meaning to every day, Katie. It's just that, there's always something else that comes up. Or then I wind up saying, you know what, I'm an old guy. I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm going to go take a nap with Lace.
Yeah. Well, my I would be offline for about 2 days. And I have to, my son helps me, and of course we're on his schedule for that, so.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Well, that sounds like us in Role Player. We're on his schedule.
Yeah.
Every now and again, though, I get a little bit ticked off, and I'll say, "Hey, what the hell is on your schedule that's so damn important?"
I'm afraid to ask that question.
Yeah. Well, sometimes he's got a legitimate answer, and then sometimes he doesn't. And I say, "Well, let me tell you something, fella. It's time to, buck up. We got to stand strong, cowboy strong."
He lived in Texas before he went in the Army, and I called him one time, and he was acting kind of funny. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, and I said, "Do you have a visitor?" And he goes, "Yeah, Mom." So now I don't ask.
Children. And then they probably say the same thing. Parents.
Yeah, but they're great. I ended up with really great kids.
All right, there's that wagon. That wagon must have run something over or hit something. Because I heard something yell back there. All right, this is what we can do. Fwig. That's an interesting name, by the way. I can't even begin to pronounce the rest of it. Go ahead. Take your best shot, Katie.
On what?
On pronouncing that whole name.
Oh, I can't see his whole name.
Yeah, I would butcher it. Would butcher it bad. In fact, would butcher it so bad, Katie, that he might bleed to death. And then we wouldn't have somebody in our stream by that name.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
Oh, look, pigs. Piggy Wiggies. Oh, my goodness, that's fat. That's fat.
I was hoping the
Who said it
pamphlets
right?
would go on sale this month.
See that everything's double XP. All the
Yeah.
rolls and everything. I have a sale to run if anyone's interested.
What have you got? You got a wagon that you
Yeah,
want
I have
protected?
Yeah, I have a delivery.
Okay, well, we can do that. We'll get this one done. We need to protect the wagons of our community members because they lose a wagon. They've lost, well, they lose a little bit of ego. We all know that. That goes without saying. But we are going to lose some goods. And even if you've taken dashboard out, it's still the inconvenience of it. And you're probably cursing and swearing at the time that you're bringing everything back together so that you're able to try delivering once again, only to possibly have somebody else come along and take it on that particular lobby this year. So we'll do that and make sure that wagons get delivered. And there's good money in it. There's good money in it. There's good money in it for the person that has the wagon. In this case, it's Buckshot that has the wagon that we're delivering. But with double XP and double cash, we're going to get paid quite handsomely to bodyguard this wagon. And yeah, we're going to get paid $625 to do this. I'll take it. I need it. Yeah. In fact, this is the way that I look at it. I need it because I'm going to be going on vacation on Friday. We're going to be gone for about a week. I'm not taking my my station with me, my Xbox with me. I'm going totally Red Dead Redemption free for the entire week. And I need to make as much money as I can, as quickly as I can, so that I feel good about going on vacation. Yeah. Now, I'm sure that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but it makes perfectly good sense to me.
Oh, I see a new prediction coming up.
Uh-oh.
The prediction is, how long would it take before you start jonesing over not playing Red Dead Redemption?
Oh, that could be the morning that I leave.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at on the map?
We're in Saint Denis.
In
Saint
Denis?
Denis.
Okay.
That's where we are. St. Dennis.
How fast are
That's what
there?
they say on TV. That's what they say on TV. It's St. Dennis.
It's not pronounced
St. Denis. That sounds like, you know, melee.
Where did
It's
Saint
really
Where did
mealy.
Where did Saint Denis come from?
It's French.
Denis.
Well, it's replication, allegedly, of
but it's really pronounced
New
Dennis.
Orleans. Is that what you're asking?
Dennis. Well, it's spelled like Dennis, but it's Denis.
It's just that it's got one less N, that's all.
Yeah.
Now, if I had one less R in my name, would I still be Warren? Or would I be Warren?
There's a
How the hell do I know?
nearby.
I'm going to go down there and shoot something. Oh, we got a blueberry down there.
Oh, that's
Is that
me.
you down there, Blood Bear?
That's me. I'll follow you guys.
Yeah. Oh! That didn't happen. Oh, listen, this is a good time to get a couple of fire bottle kills, don't you think? Oh, I guess I don't have any, dagnabbit. Where the hell did they all go? I just bought some. Let me just go back through and check again.
I noticed that the other day. I had a couple things disappear.
Yeah. Man, I've got, so now I've got fire bottles disappearing. I've got fat disappearing. I don't like it. I don't like that one bit.
I bought some pheromones and some revive, and I went to use the revive and it was all gone.
And I'll tell you what, Revive is not cheap. It's
No.
$5 a bottle.
Yep. I bought 30 because I'm working on that, leveling that. And
I'll tell you what.
they're all gone.
Oh, look at this. I'll go down and I'll get an execution. Yeah. I'll see if I can get a couple of executions. Yeah. I'll kill this guy. And let me see if I can get him too. Whoa. I'm hurting. Somebody got me good. But I didn't die. Not yet, anyway. All right, where are you, dirty dog? I'm coming for you. Hell's coming with me. Well, actually, he's dead. Boom. He's gone. Not forgotten, but he's gone. Hey, take that. How'd you like that? Take that right on the chin. Guys over here. Oh. Oh, can I get to him? Oh, this guy's right on top of me. Look at all the holes I got in my back. Whew. That was close.
Thank you for the wagon, Buckshot.
Oh, the TV
Yeah, no
pronunciation is wrong, you say. Well, that's a good one. It's kind of like I say that Morgie's pronunciation of melee when he says melee is wrong. Well, if that's the case, then we all ought to just live under our own rules. That's what I say. But I mean, you know, listen, what the hell do I know? All I know is they pronounce it St. Dennis on television, that new medical show that they have. So that's good enough for me because it's spelled exactly the same way that St. Dennis is here in game. Thank you for that wagon, Buckshot. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping.
Here, I'll start my posse up.
All right, we got another one to do right here. We'll do this one for Blood Bear.
Here's 3 loots right here, cowboy.
My what?
3 loots. 3 guys
Oh.
that
Oh.
need to be looted.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been looting. It's just that I haven't got any loots off from the guys that I'm looting.
Here, I'll open my posse. Let's see. Yeah. All right, it's open now.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here in the way of a posse for Blood Bear. That's Buckshot. right.
Pun. Oh. Uh, I can't invite,
Let's see.
I got a platinum band ring out of that. That's cool. That'll be good for Seamus. Ah ha 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 ha. Seamus. You know, S-E-A. How does that become Shay-miss? Shay would be with an H. It doesn't have an H.
I'm in Bloodberry.
All right. No, you could be right, Major. All right, what do we got going on here now? We've got. Oh, well, I'm going to head back to camp. Maybe there's something that I can give Bloodbear's Chris.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it's full. I don't know what the level is for material wise.
African Tigress.
I haven't checked
Good
that
day.
recently.
And you, 3334. Howdy. All right, what time do we have here? Do we have, oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here, inconsistent, is I'm going to take that Shake It Out at 9 o'clock. That's only a few minutes away, about 4 minutes away. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take a look at Cripps. He's just standing around sharpening his knife once again.
Anything's better than nothing.
And he's at 100%, but I'm going to go ahead and give him some feathers. Look at this, 20 feathers. That's 100 XP. Boom, done. 9 feathers. Okay, that's 45 XP. 2 feathers. There's another 10 XP. 3 feathers down here. 15 XP. Gotta love it. And what else do we have? 27 feathers. Gotta love this XP. 27 feathers is 135 XP. Another 2 for another 10. And I'll even go ahead and give him what I've got on the back of my horse. And look at that. We've actually put Cripps right back into... Oh, what have we got here? Why won't it take it? No, it won't take my skins. But that's okay, because he's got a pretty good fill right there. So we certainly helped Bloodbear out so that his Cripps can go back to work. And, I see a gator there. That's a dead gator. That's a dead gator. Maybe a dead gator. How many rounds do I have to put in that thing? Whew.
I got some cowboy bean stew over here. If anyone,
Cowboy bean stew!
if anyone would like some gold, some nice gold cores.
Yeah, I love cowboy bean stew.
Some onions.
Yeah. Can I make you believe that? How can I be more convincing? I know! You throw pizza in with it!
Let's see.
Oh, look at this. I wound up killing an alligator turtle. Well, I thought it was an alligator. No wonder it took so many shots. They were just deflecting off its shell.
Okay.
Is that a collectible over there? Certainly looks like it. I'm going to risk my life by going into the water here and possibly becoming gator bait.
Oh, gator hunting.
Well,
Are we all, I'm ready whenever you guys are. If you
Well,
all,
do it.
If you guys are ready.
yeah, do it. That's
All right,
okay. I
I'll
mean,
go.
here's
I'll go
the
ahead.
case
and-
where you're the posse leader. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Round us up. If we're not round up, then too bad, so sad.
Right on. Well, I'll go ahead and start it then.
Oh, look, I got one.
Oh, it's
cow.
12. Oh, it's 12:50 now.
All right, I'm on my horse, so I'm ready to rock it on out. And let's see, I want to do that, and I want to come down here and do that. So we've got that done. African Tigress is with us. Fwig. Fwigaligs. Yeah, I guess that's it. Now tell me if that pronunciation is right. Fwigaligs. Alright, it's foggy. Oh my goodness, I've run into a vine wall here. We'll get on the path. Anybody need wagon time?
Does anyone ride shotgun?
Yeah, anybody need wagon time? All of my wagon time is done with, but if anybody needs distance on a wagon, in a coach or a wagon, good time to do it. I guess not. Okay,
Yeah,
well then, what the hell?
it.
Nobody else wants it? Oh, okay.
Buckshot.
Oh, Nick,
Look at that buckshot. Now that was funny. That
you
was
are-
funny.
you can ride with more.
All right, you ride the wagon. I'm going to ride your horse.
Yeah,
I
okay.
want to see if he's any good, or whether you bought, an old nag.
Oh yeah, if you stay in range of the horse, you can ride him.
Now look at that. His neck was already cranked around. I had to shoot in front of it in order to be able to straighten the horse's neck out. Now this is a case whereby you see.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. What the?
That's
I
crazy.
don't know how you managed that.
That was cool. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna go straight through that fence there when I took that turn too wide. Oh well.
Now I am riding Buckshot's horse.
I think that's Missouri Foxtrotter.
And he seems to ride pretty well. He's certainly responsive when I, make him move left to right, right to left, that type of thing. Yeah, he does pretty good. He's even good at cutting off Hoka. Just
I
messing
think
her up.
you did that accidentally on purpose there.
You think?
Warren.
You think that could have happened?
It just might.
On the back of the station.
We are headed to Bacchus Station. That's exactly right.
A
Long
corn,
distance from
in a
here.
cornfield.
And
Must
if
be
anybody
good
comes near
roads.
us, I'm going to shoot first and ask questions later. So that's Fwigaligs. Or Fwigaligs. There we go. Fwigaligs. You have to think about some of these names for a while. I mean, the composition of names and how they're made up is just amazing. Alphabet. That's what we call it. Alphabet. Well, listen, anybody that has a birthday for the month of May, make sure you give me that date so that I can put you into the birthday drawing. And we'll make sure that we pull that birthday drawing the last streaming day of the month, and somebody will be selected as the recipient of a small birthday gift from Cowboy Strong. And I will take you, your spouse, your son, or your daughter as far as birthdays during the month of May. No, I'm not taking your mommy or your daddy, and I'm not taking your cousin or your brother. It's you, your spouse, your son, or your daughter. Arthur Morgan's over there. Yeah, I did do a video for your friend John Marston. It was a cameo that I did for him. As a matter of fact, I reposted that this morning, I believe it was, over on TikTok. I certainly gave him the exclusive rights for a week or two, I guess it was, and then I posted it over on my TikTok, but he had the exclusive rights for it for a couple of weeks in any event. I hope he enjoyed it. He said that he did. And we did that under the character of Uncle. Road Rage is playing this game. That's cool, Road Rage. A great game, it is. Now, it looks like I got a little bit out front here, so I'm going to pull over a little bit. and we're going to test the skills of Bloodbear driving a wagon. See if he can get by me without running me over. All right, he passed that test.
Are we there yet? Oh. I think we still have a little ways. This is up by
We
the
do.
fort, isn't it? Isn't there the... Oh, what's the name of the fort?
Yeah, let's see where we headed. Barker Station? Yeah. We're going to go by that.
Yeah, well-
There's Fort up that way.
Fort Wallace.
Yeah, we got Holker back here
I'm guarding the rear.
guarding this wagon as well. We don't want anything to happen to this wagon, don't you know?
I think we do. I haven't really seen anyone. Saw one by Stillwater Creek.
Oh, and listening to all of those ducks and geese fly over. All right, as soon as I get this wagon delivered, I'm going to take and shake it out a little bit. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Look, Carlos, you know, he is over there and he is multitasking. He's playing the game and watching the stream at the same time. That's what you call dedication to the game. Now, it's too bad we didn't have the same dedication from Rockstar to its playing members. How nice would that be? Now, I can tell you, Miss Rizza was finally able to get the 10,000 signatures on a petition for Rockstar. So she's mailing that out to Rockstar soon. And we finally got it. Finally got 10,000 signatures. Is it going to do any good? Who knows? But it's certainly allowing Rockstar to see and understand how many people truly do love this game. Because the fact of the matter is to get 10,000 signatures on a game such as this game is, where so many people have abandoned the game because there's so little new content that's been added. It's pretty amazing. I think it's a tribute to the actual players as far as their dedication to the game that they so much love. I love it. Lace loves it. Lace loves it just fine. I love it just fine. You know, Hoka back there, she loves it. Buckshot loves it. Bloodbear loves it. Well, I don't know. You never know what they do. They can turn on you quickly.
It's a beautiful game, so that's why I like it so much. Rockstar does an amazing job with the environment.
Oh, listen, there is no doubt. I wish so desperately that we could get some new content. You'd find people flooding back into this game, you know, in droves.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a traffic cop directing them.
Yeah, no more Telegram missions. Please. You can stop with those.
Yeah, something real, something of substance. But quite frankly, you know, I would be tickled to death with new venues for Call to Arms. I think that would be ecstatic.
Do you know why they delayed GTA? I was just
Because
wondering.
they're not done with the game. Or I don't know. Maybe they can make more money next year. That's probably why they're pushing it off.
Jeez.
The 10 is doing it.
Well, there are some stories out there, and I don't know whether they're true or not. I mean, they could very well be true, based upon the reaction of the general public to certain groups that are out there. For example, the groups that affected the sale of Budweiser. It's affected certain advertisements within Walmart, within Target, and other companies like that. And I hear tell that that's what it's all about. They had to rewrite some of the stuff, but you know, it's only hearsay. It's just rumors, and you know, rumors. Most of the time, they're not even true. So, what I can tell you, and what I truly believe, is the reason that Rockstar delaying GTA 6 is because they're in over their heads, just like they are on everything that they do in the way of repairs or updates or DLCs and so on and so forth. They bring something in and they screw something else up. And then they go in and they fix it, and they fix what it is that was wrong, but then they cause something else to get screwed up. So they're back and forth so much that I think that that's probably more like the reason that Rockstar is not going to be putting out GTA 6 until sometime next year. About 13 months from now is what they're saying. And that's what I believe. And that's based upon all that I have seen now for over 6 years occur right here in Red Dead Redemption, and the way that that they bring in DLCs and patches and things of that nature. In fact, I've only been missing a fat and what have you since this latest DLC, benefits download that we've had. It's only since then that I can't keep any fat in my satchel. Now, what's up with that? I was perfectly fine before that. So you would have to attribute it to the fact that we've got a new benefits page download. I mean, if you think back at all of the problems that we have had, and then how they say, oh, I'm going to fix this and we'll have it taken care of in a week. And yeah, they do fix it, and they do take care of it, but then they cause something else to be screwed up. And then they have to wait until a bunch of people complain about it enough, and they say, oh, yeah, well, we'll go take care of that. We'll jump right on it. And then all of a sudden, that's not taken care of. And when it is taken care of, then there's another set of problems that occur. So the fact of the matter is that I think that their writers, their coders, are probably some of the worst. I would think they're probably running the cheap on the coders, and I say that based on the fact that if you take these people that take the Red Dead, what's happening here?
Oh, I'm
I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, I'm
something.
sorry. I forgot to drop posse.
Oh,
I
where'd you go?
I forgot I was just started a random mission.
You started what
I
mission?
started I started the story mission.
Okay.
I didn't mean
That's
to
Let's
okay.
see. Do
call
we need
everyone.
to do a story mission today? I know
Yeah, I don't know.
I need.
Hoker needs to do that.
Yeah, I haven't done any. I was saving them.
It
for friends.
was one
No,
for one
we
day,
did
but
we did all of those last week, Hoker. There was about 5 or 6 of them, I guess.
Yeah, and that really helped.
Yeah, and you know, Phoenix Flames has got it exactly. Look how long it took them to fix the stables. My
yeah,
word, that was amazing.
I'm glad they-
Look how long it took them to bring animals back onto servers several years back. It took them months before they were able to get that straightened out. And so that's the problem that they're having with GTA 6. And as long as they're having that problem with GTA 6, we are not going to get any attention whatsoever. That's why I was hoping so desperately that they would have GTA 6 on the stand to be sold, and people would be buying it. And then they could at least cut away some of the staff that was creating that game, and maybe kick them back to Red Dead so that we could get a DLC or something.
that'd be
Let's
nice.
see, purchases while I'm right here. I'll clean all my weapons, and I'll buy all my ammo. And let's see, we'll ready up as well.
Also, Rockstar had a huge problem, an employee problem, where they lost a lot of people, and
Here they are.
they were sued,
So, you made it clear what kind of a fella
and
you
it was
are.
over
I don't judge
too
you
many
for it.
work
As long as you
hours
do all I ask
or
of you,
something.
what you do
I
elsewhere
don't
don't bother
know
me or
the
my
technical-
mistress on the job.
For which
But
game?
good,
For
bad,
GTA
or
or
indifferent.
Red Dead?
You gotta make
Red
yourself a
Dead,
living.
and so a lot of people
This is
left.
Samson Finch.
Yep.
So they
Mr.
don't
Finch is
have
like you or like me.
the people they used
They
to
won't.
have.
They don't really
Fellas
have a
has
lot of
did him
people working
wrong.
on this
That
game
I
Yeah.
do.
because of
And,
GTA 6.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
The people
Truth
work
is, I'm a
like
bad
they
bastard.
work when
I
they
lived
want
my
to.
way, but I stuck to my
Where
word. and did
before,
what I said I would,
you know, they
especially to them as
were
stuck by me.
working long,
Finch
hard
has a little
hours, and
predicament.
that was the
I was planning a
complaint.
job, a good job.
Yeah.
They
You're
took a
probably right,
goddamn year. It's gonna
Laken.
make me pretty rich. Then my partner went yellow.
You know,
and
I
betrayed
would
me.
say that you're
If you and your
absolutely
bunch will
right.
help me do this robbery and get
But
back
you
at
know,
them.
look, that's why I
Said,
appreciate
I ain't
any
never
little
betrayed
thing
no
that we
one.
can
I
get
ain't
out
about
of
to
them in the
start.
way of a new venue,
Plus, well,
of
this is
a
fine
call to
job.
arms or a
If
new
I had a
venue
group I
of
could trust, we could all do
whatever
well.
it happens to be.
So you in.
Anything new is better than
Now, I
nothing
ain't gonna
new.
pretend it's not a nasty business.
But I still have
We're
fun
robbing
doing this.
robbers
I'm
that
still
know they're
excited
gonna
about
get
playing the
robbed.
game.
Not
Lace is
outlaws,
excited about
but real
playing the
robbers.
game every time that we come
Industrialists
on.
with deep pockets.
Sometimes we
Good
do
luck,
things differently.
everyone. But I've heard quite enough for me to
It's just a
join you
question
at
of
the
how you
gallows
approach it.
should
Are you
things
going to
go
approach this
wrong.
in a positive
How about you ride
manner?
with me and I explain
Are you
more
going
about
to approach it
It's a
in a
nasty
negative
plan,
manner?
but a
And
good
I
one.
choose the positive
Orly,
way
I see you
most
around,
of the
friend.
time.
Sure. Just try to stay out of too much trouble.
I wish they'd just
I'll
bring
see
back
you
the
soon,
outlaw
I'm
passes.
sure. And if you should choose
Yeah,
to
those-
amend
those
your
are cool.
ways and
Yeah,
try
I
a
don't see
different
that
path,
happening, though, quite
But
frankly.
I'm sure
that
Mr.
that has
Jones could
that
help
hasn't
guide
happened
you
in
a
years.
little.
I think the last
Yeah.
one was like 2019 or 2020. I don't know. It was one of those years.
They
No.
brought one back as a
20.
repeat. They didn't give us anything new, but they brought back a repeat last year that everybody could
It
get a
was
hold of.
21,
Or 21.
because
Well,
I started when they brought it out on PC. I started on PC in 2019.
They got a train of strikebreakers and killers.
Yeah, PC
from
had
bases
more
coming
to
in by
offer, I
train.
think,
Fresh
as
off
far as
some other
graphics
recent
and
incident.
everything. But
You're going to jump this train.
but
Deal
the
with the black
Halloween
market
pass,
bastards
that's
on
really the
board.
only one
They
I've
ride it
seen
all the way to the
be in
refinery,
the game.
okay?
Like, as
Once you're
far
there,
as anything
the guards are
unlocking,
going
this
to
is,
know you're
you know,
not
what you
detectives
get from
Yeah.
unlocking that level. You get a cosmetic or a new outfit or something.
And it's the same one. Everybody's begging for the first one and not the second one.
Yeah, if they could re-release those, I mean, it would be nice to get those hats, and
Yeah.
gloves, and shirts, you know, from
And
the
the
Outlaw Pass
coding-
that you can't buy in the catalog.
I'm not
So they don't round me up and fit me
technical
with a rope
coder,
necktie for
all
this.
that,
It's
but
enough
if
for
it's
me to
already
know that
written
it's
in
done
the
is
game, all you have to do is release it,
Is
right?
apply it. That's right.
Yeah.
Apply it. It's already written. I mean, and they know that it works, so just reapply it, and you know, make some people happy. And isn't that what it's all about? Is making your customers happy so that they will take and stick with you, or spend some more money, or whatever it is that they're looking for.
These are detectives, thugs, trained bullies. They aren't scared of anything. I have no reason to believe they won't pull the brakes for you if you just stand in that train's way. But
Now,
if you
I
give them a
have
reason to be
not
suspicious,
listened to one thing
violence
that
will
this
be
guy has
quick
been talking
and
about.
absolute.
So, Samson, you know, I'm just ignoring it. I'll just play it by ear.
I normally just go straight to the spot because it's just been so many times I've replayed this mission.
Yeah. Phoenix, I sent you a message this morning, and it wouldn't allow me to send you a message. And then I figured out another way of sending you a message and sent it. So I hope you got that. All right. So, we're gonna. Hell, I'm gonna shoot the engineer when he drives by. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna kill him dead. DED.
Plenty of options. Now,
And I'm also gonna pick these wild carrots from my horse, don't you know?
win this fight when it comes to it. Getting it done is all I really care about. Okay?
Now, did anybody see the addition that Kenny Palco has made to the Tombstone Redemption 2 event that's going to be going on this coming October? He has added an individual by the name of Brad Carter, and Brad Carter is an individual that plays the part of Deputy Marshal Jonah, who works for the sheriff of Armadillo, called Sheriff Johnson. And he has a confrontation a little bit with John Marston. He's also in, not only is he in Red Dead Redemption 1, he is in Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, I think is the actual name of it. And he's also takes a part in The Man from Blackwater. Now, Brad, although he doesn't have a huge part within Red Dead, he is a great actor. And let me tell you something, that guy can act. And he has been in over 55 movies and television series. and he's been in like Justified. He's been in Sons of Anarchy. He's been in Yellowstone. He's been in True Detective. He's had some great parts, and he's a great actor. Not only is he a great actor, but he's a sculptor, and he's a painter. He's a great painter. I've seen some of his work. He's a great painter. And let's see. Boom! I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh, look! Look, there's a gun. There, right there. There's a Maxim gun. I'm gonna see if I can get on board. Oh, you're gonna allow me on board? Let me wait for this car to pass. Now, yeah, I got on board. All right, let me see if I can. Is there somebody on that gun?
Yeah.
All right. Go for it, Buckshot. Oh, did you get your kills?
Not yet.
Oh, do you want this gun back? How many did you get?
Oh no.
Well, I fell off.
He got dead. That's what he got. In any event, Brad Carter, he's also a musician. And he actually had some brain surgery done because of some tremors that he was having. And they actually videoed the entire thing. And what they wanted him to do is they wanted him to play his guitar so that they could see whether the probes that they were putting in his brain was going to actually work and resolve the issues that he had without taking walk onto him. You can't walk onto him. All right, Buckshot, I've got mine. Come on back, grab this gun. Are you on board?
Not yet. I just gotta wait for the train to open
Well,
up.
get the hell on board! We got some killing to do with this thing.
Here, let me stop it. I'll stop the train. If that's
All right, Buckshot's on board now. He's running up here.
is there a Maxim gun daily or something for today?
Yes, Maxim
Okay.
gun daily.
All right, let's
3 kills with a Maxim gun.
let's
Boom.
let's ambush this. We're gonna have to go back here.
Now I'm going to just take and make sure that I did get what I needed to get. I'm certain I got it. And oh, that's not what I want. I want to go into daily challenges right there. Generals right there. 3 non-player enemies killed with a Maxim gun. Done. Check. All right, I'm going to guard the Maxim gun. Make sure somebody doesn't come along and steal it. Now you realize, folks, that there's a difference between a Maxim gun and a Gatling. There's a difference between the two. And the Gatling gun is the one that you crank, okay? This is more like an automatic machine gun. This is more like a true machine gun, this Maxim gun. Now, so in any event, Brad Carter, check out Brad Carter. Well, I'm going to try to keep from killing this guy up here. I'm going to go into the car here so that I don't kill him, and that'll leave another individual, hopefully for Buckshot or somebody else to kill. But they're shooting through the windows at me! That's true. Yeah, that's a good point, Blastwood. Absolutely true. All right, here come some people down through here. I'm not going to kill anybody with hopes that Buckshot can get onto that Maxim gun. All right, light them up, Buckshot! Light them up! Kill them sons of bitches!
Alright, I got my 3. Cool.
All right, let's kill the rest of them then. Anybody else need Maxim gun kills? Poker, is that something that you need today?
Yes.
Come get it! Come get this gun! There's a couple of guys right there!
Yeah, I'll move the wagon a little, or the train a little bit.
Get him!
I
Get
can't.
him!
I can't seem to drive it though.
Right there! Get him, Hoka! Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
There's one inside that car right there too. He's gonna poke out. Get him! Get him! Yeah! That's what I like to see. Butchery!
Is this train out of gas? I can't drive it. It's not one to budge for me.
Oh, good. Let me see if I can do it.
I'm holding down A and it's not wanting to move.
All right, drive train. Bingo. Here I go. And
You
I'm
good?
not going anywhere.
There
we
it
go.
goes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
That was
so,
weird.
do you need kills with the Maxim gun? Bloodman?
Is there anyone else?
I just
It's only
need
3,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 3. When we get someplace, I'll slow down. Like I'm going to slow down for this bridge up here. Hit it.
Okay, I'm done. I got mine.
All right. Good job, Hoka.
Got mine.
I got a lot of engine smoke. I'm breathing in.
Mm.
Okay, here comes some guys right here.
Oh,
Lay him out. Lay him out.
These things are fun to use. I don't even have to reload. It's just an eternity of bullets. Shoot forever.
Okay, did everybody get their kills?
Yeah, I got my 3.
Okay, Hoka got hers, Buckshot got his, I got mine, Bloodbear got his. Anybody else? I don't think we have anybody
No,
else. here,
that's
do
it. Everybody else got it.
That's it.
Okay.
got it.
we? Kill them all!
Alright, cool. Alright, well I'll drop Posse and let you take the reins. Or we can just fast travel back to camp. So there.
Yeah, really like that. Yeah, this happens a lot, Cranky. Under certain and specific conditions. This is not uncommon. Well, maybe I should say it's uncommon, but it's not rare. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. The cranky old man. As I recall, that cranky old man, he's from up there in Illinois way.
Thank you for that, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
Glad-
Look, that
glad-
worked for us.
Glad it worked out. It was a spontaneous content right there. That was easy price. I was gonna offer whoever wanted to stab the conductor.
Now, did we get your? See, we got Buckshot's wagon delivered. We got yours delivered too, did we not? Bloodbear.
Yeah, we did mine. For this.
Just marking it down.
Oh,
on
for
my
the
worksheet here.
wagon, yes.
All our
No,
twinsies.
yeah, I fought my twin last week,
Oh.
and I won.
Uh-huh.
Oh goodness!
Mission complete.
But seriously, I did fight him last week. Yeah, but mine back to you too, cranky old man. All right, what I'm going to do is, let's see, did we step down? I'm going to step down out of this. Pause. Stand down. Boom. And I'm going to start up badass one. Boom. Reform. And that's done. And while I'm right here, I'm going to go and travel, I guess. So I'm going to rest. I'm going to go back to camp. Now that's one that you needed to do, correct, Hoka?
Yes.
Okay, so you can mark that one off.
Yes.
And I'm back at camp. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that request to shake it out by inconsistent. I've been inconsistent about shaking it out, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come. Well, first I need to check my table.
We're ready to
Because
go.
I need to attend to that if need be, don't you know? So I'll attend to that so that while I'm gone, things can be working accordingly. And I'll just throw a couple of things on the table here for him to work with. Not much, but enough to keep him going for a momo.
I can't seem
And
to.
beyond that, I'm just going to pull out my catalog. We're going to take a look at that. And listen, folks, now is the time to go get a coffee, tea, breakfast, sandwich, whatever. I'll be right back.
I have to say, I've outdone myself with the stew this time.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna refill my coffee. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, we've got that all taken care of. The Chihuahua. Wow, wow. Well, anyway. All right, now listen. I gotta have my. This is gonna be my my breakfast snack right here. Boom. Let's see what it is right there. Yeah, you got it.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Now, I know you've got your fingers in a few other pies now, and that's fine. Just don't forget to make...
Well, let's see where we at. It would be nice to find a campsite to defend. I mean, that's a possibility in a regular free roam. But we got plenty of other things to do. We can go do some bounties, I guess. Those are some daily challenges. And like I say, well, I'm not making a great deal of gold by doing these challenges because my multiplier is at 0.10. But nonetheless, you got to do that because with the hog ties, with the loots, with the bounties that you turn in, regardless of whether they're dead or alive, you're getting counts towards your belt buckle or your medallion. And that's what I'm working for these days. I've got all the money that you could ever use. I've got all the gold that I could ever use. I've got the level I've got, and I'm working on, I've got a lot of medallions and a lot of belt buckles, but I'm still working towards others to get it higher and higher and higher. Because I want to put this challenge out, and I think I could do it now. I think I could do it now, and probably could have done it a while back. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a challenge out there and see if there's anybody else that's out there that can beat the belt buckles and the medallions that I have tick for tack. You know, that type of thing. And then we add in the cash and the gold, we add in the level, and then just see who is the most well-rounded, accomplished game player of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm the best. It only means that I have put some time in and I've played this game diligently to no end and acquired as much as I possibly can. Now, obviously, within the game, there are many different things that you can do, and there are some things that I'm way better at than I am at other things. And so, yeah, we just want to see how it all flows out, how it all works out, how it all levels out, and just see where we're at with other players. I wish we could do that comfortably, easily. I don't know that that is possible, but I'd like to post at least one page a day and say, is there anybody out there that can beat this particular page of challenges? And we'll do this on a daily basis until we get all the way through. But I'm going on vacation first before I do anything like that, just to let you know. But that's the idea.
I'm back.
All right, so let's. Okay, I'm glad you're back, Gold.
Oh,
Dang it.
thank you.
I'd have been upset if you weren't.
Well, the dog needed to come back in.
Well, you missed what I was saying about you, and probably just as well, because I didn't want to get into any more trouble than I'm presently in.
That's a good thing.
All right, I am out at Emerald Station. I'm going to take a bounty here. We're going to take this 3 money sign bounty, and we're going to do this. And this should take and give us, at the very least, the number 3 slot in the bounty challenges that we have to do today, which is one triple money sign bounty. Well, that's a triple money sign bounty right there. So here we go. Ready or not? If it will take, of course. Let's see, some distance. Okay, we did get that. Awesome. So we were able to get our daily challenge up there under the trader role of 2 distant deliveries. We did one with Buckshot's camp, and we did one with Bloodbear's camp. I don't see that there's anything going on here. So let me go back to. All right, it says that I've done a job too recently. Come back later to receive another. I think it's because they think I'm still doing the one that I tried to select a moment ago. In which case, I'm not going to wait for them. So what I'll do is I'll go down to. Well, let's see. Let's go over to Rhodes. I'll go over to Rhodes and see if I can grab one over to Rhodes.
If you want to do 2 locals, my wagon doesn't have much.
You want to go local? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, you want to go local, not local.
Yeah. You got it.
All right. We can do that. I'm over here to Rhodes at this point, so let's see if we can get these bounties first. If you don't mind. Oh, look, there's a collectible up on top of my bank. That's my bank, where I keep all my cash and all my gold. If it's important, I keep it there. If you're ever looking for Lace, she'll probably be in the bank. I keep her in there. Every now and again, I let her out. Give her some fresh air. All right, down to the bounty board we go. Okay, well, what I did, Phoenix Flames, is I sent the message. For some reason, it wouldn't send it. Then it said that I could friend you. I friended you. I thought we already were. And then I thought that with that friend request, that message that I sent you would automatically be picked up and sent. But I guess not. So what I'll do is after stream, I will see about resending that, Phoenix Flames, just to keep you up to date as to what's happening. Because, you know, when it comes to your backstory, I've been a complete failure at this. Now, you know, in life, and I'm going to go ahead and start this if I can. In life, there are some things that come about that you say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then something happens and you can't. And then you say, well, okay, well, I messed up on that one, so I'll do it now. And then something happens and you can't. Well, that's the way that this has gone with me doing the backstory of Phoenix Flames, even to the point whereby I couldn't get what it was that I wanted to do. I just had some trouble with the name. And then I was thinking about it one night when I went to sleep, and I woke up in the morning and I had the answer. And I said, there, that's it. Now I can go ahead and finish the story up and be done with it so that Phoenix Flames can have her backstory. And I set up a date with Phoenix Flames to have it told and everything. And then all of a sudden, more real life stepped in than you can imagine. Even to the point this morning where I got up early to finish it off. I got up like 3 or 4 hours early to finish it off. And the next thing you know, the role player comes to me and says, hey, we don't have any hot water. Did you know that? And so I had to go mess with that before stream. That's where I was, you know, for a while this morning. And so it's always been something. And so, you know, this woman is, you know, suffering dearly with angst, I'm sure. So I'm trying to put an end to that, but at the same time, I wanted to keep you totally informed as to what was going on. I wanted to make sure that you truly understood that I wasn't ignoring you and didn't try to get off my horse. You get your own horse. You can take my horse any day. I'll follow the trail.
Oh, is this a bounty? Ooh.
This is a bounty, yes. So I can only hope that a fellow New Englander will understand and, you know, cut me some slack. But not too much slack, because I need to stay with this, because I got to get this done. I mean, it's only right, don't you know? I got myself some fire. I'm going to get myself some fire kills. Awesome. Hey, buddy, I got something for you. And you too. What the hell? What the hell is that all about? Oh, look, I can shoot them. Why wouldn't they burn? Yeah, finally put him down. I can't imagine why he wouldn't burn. Could you, Buckshot?
I don't know, that was weird.
Maybe he's probably wet. Or rain.
Well, that's a good, simple, logical answer if I ever heard one.
It's drenched.
Oh, goodness. It works for me, I'll tell you. That works for me. Oh. Yeah, maybe my moonshine cocktail here for flammables is not as flammable
Yeah,
as
maybe
you think.
that was just water.
Yeah,
Wasn't moonshine.
I mixed it wrong.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
That was the
I mixed it wrong.
water.
Oh, you mean I'm supposed to use a fuel oil like kerosene or something? Oh yeah, they wouldn't burn.
Gasoline.
Ha! He said, ha! Yeah. I get a kick out of all the grunts and groans in the game. All right, now we know where we're going. We're going to go on over this way. He's going to be over here at this water mill. Water-powered mill. All right, now listen, we've got...
Sorry.
Oh! Oh!
Dang.
Oh! Goodness!
Oh, man.
Now listen, we can do 3 hog ties for this guy. That means that poor guy is going to be hog tied. What is that? 12 times.
The trail.
All right, he's over here.
Your little... Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hey, I don't want to burn you. I just had my damn wheel in place. Now I don't have a freaking lasso? What the hell is going on here? Well, where'd you go? There you go. I'm going to bolo here.
Hey, we got it.
All right. Yeah. Take that, you dirty rat.
Okay.
I ain't carrying on about this.
I ain't carrying on about this.
Now, is it lasted from horseback or just tied from...
It says 3 hog tied, but you know, you should be able to
back
get
here?
a lasso. But
You.
I had my lasso, I had it ready, and then I go back to look for it to pull it out, and it's gone.
Let's see if it counts for this one.
I got an
It
idea
might
that's a
just be from...
Rockstar
I
issue.
think it might just be from one bounty. Okay, no, you can do for
Maybe.
you can do for the same
I
one.
ain't carrying
Okay.
on about this.
Yeah, you should be able to.
All right.
I've got my lasso out now, as long as I'm on the back of my horse, I guess.
Yeah.
Help!
Oh shit.
I'll let you go. Go ahead, go get him. Run!
There we go. Here. I only need one more.
Yeah. I'm just gonna back you up.
Then someone else can have them.
Twitch release.
Jesus!
Pizza! Pizza!
I got
Pizza!
bigger things to worry about.
That it?
Yeah, that's it for me. 3 hog ties.
I ain't carrying on about this.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I went ahead and did it. I went to untie him, and I wound up kicking him.
I'll just knock him out.
Yep, I
Oh.
KO'd him
Oops. Oh, he'll just take a nap.
so much. There are others. There will be others up this way.
We could just get,
Blood Bear got his.
we could
that's
just
cool.
we could just get another bounty. Okay. Well, he's knocked out.
And we'll
No
take
point
him
in
right
trying to
out.
untie him. He's not gonna go anywhere.
I think I just went by a herb back there. A sign.
It's probably a chocolate daisy. Those usually spawn here.
A chocolate. There's still smoke down there off to the right. So even though this guy is knocked out,
It'll still be counted. It'll stop. It'll still count as
Yeah.
alive.
sure that's right. He'll
It's
still count as a
it'll indicate that he's dead. There's an X through the skull. He's still alive.
Him's alive. Not doing so well, but him's alive.
Yeah, I'm sure if you aim your weapon at him, that crosshair would be red instead of white.
Yeah, I'm going to take him right into the sheriff's office. If he's alive, all well and good. If he's dead, well, that's too bad. I'm going to leave him there anyway. Stink the place up.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, yeah. Him's alive.
And whom do we have here?
It's even having you take him
What do you mean,
inside.
in whom do we have here? In whom do we have here?
And
Well,
one fair
we have
price for
a bandit.
you.
An outlaw.
A dirty deed.
Well, we got one hard taken care of in any event. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these boys right here. And there'll be many of them, so we won't have to wait too long to get our hog ties.
I just have rope, Lassie from horseback, and loot.
Okay, well,
That's all I have.
all right,
Oh, nice.
make sure you get them.
Let's turn in that wagon. How many? Is it just 2?
This should be 4.
Or 4?
I see 3 on the map.
Another one should be
Oh
coming in
yeah,
place.
it's that massive river spot. Hideout. Seem to be separated.
All right, there they are. Now there's 4 showing on the map. And to make sure I don't get beat up too. Oh, my wheel's not in place. It's hot. Messing with me all over the place. So I'll put my wheel in place as I ride along, singing my song. Right. They're going to all group up down here at the same place. Let's see. Maybe they're in a different place than I thought they were.
Yeah, they're over.
Oh no, this
They're
is the
over.
place I just got here the wrong way.
They're over here.
I'll kill you dead. Get some help here.
You ain't killing anybody dead.
In the house.
Where they all going? Don't be shooting me in the head, buddy. Whoa.
I think they're all set up.
All right, we've got them all tied up is what we've got. Whoa! What are you doing, mister? That's better.
God damn, you a son of a bitch!
God damn you, son of a bitch!
Man. That deserves a gag right there. He's got a mouth.
All right, I'm going to cut this guy free and then slam him back down on the ground. I'll let him eat a little bit of dirt. Now, Katie, what do you have to do?
Just 2 ropes or 3 ropes from horseback and a loot.
Okay.
2
No,
2 from horseback and 2 loot.
Damn nation.
I got a guy here. I knocked this guy out. Things are not responding exactly the way that I'd like them to respond.
Here,
when I press the button.
I'll cut this guy free and let you tie
Go
him
ahead,
up.
Katie. Do that.
Why did that miss?
Sometimes
there's
it
one.
just doesn't want to work the right way.
Oh,
You just
shoot,
gotta
come on.
lasso him or tie him up. Respect.
Just lasso him. Okay.
Oh, God, look at that! Kicking him again!
Okay,
I'm going to back off and stay off of this. I'll let you guys do it.
You can still tie him up. He's just knocked out.
Alright, let me...
It's still gonna
Oh.
count.
let me untie him and then.
No, you can't. He's knocked out. He's gonna have to.
Okay.
Yeah, once he's KO'd...
We'll just get another one. There's 4 here.
Yeah.
There's
The other
one
one's
right
over here.
You want me to
Over this
untie
way.
him?
I think Buckshot has one. You can use.
Yeah, Buckshot's got some.
I'll kill you! Cut me
'Cause,
loose,
um,
God damn it!
Okay, untie him, Buckshot, and I'll lasso him and... Buckshot, you gotta be careful with that man with a knife. He could turn on your corners. After all, he's the Ansberg Butcher.
No, do me like
That
this.
do? Oh, yeah. Okay, that did it. Now, Katie, do you still have something to do?
No, well, I just loot, but that's not a big deal at all. I can do that
I
on
think
my
there's
own.
a guy right here that needs to be...
Okay.
Okay.
You got
Okay,
the hog-
anybody
you got the-
need a
you
hog
got the-
tie?
No, I have one. Alright, I have the challenge complete.
Warren, do you need
Nope.
hog tie?
I'm all
Everybody's
set.
got that? Okay.
Yeah, I just need a bounty looted, but that's fine. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll do another one.
Yeah.
We'll do another one. We get those bounties looted. That's no
I
problem.
had 2 out of 3 looted, but that's the only daily I had for the bounty roll. I have everything else done.
Let's take these desperados in. Desperado,
You know, on
why don't you
This-
come down
Don't
from your fences?
on this character, I did something totally different, and it seemed to work out a little bit better. Is I took bounty hunter as my first profession, and I did it because of the gold.
It
And
is
it
good for
seemed-
gold.
Yeah, it
You
was
just keep
easier to get the gold together to get the other professions. Before I've always taken collector first. And I was just wondering, had anybody else found that as a good deal?
Well, I can tell you that I haven't really paid any attention to it, and I've got these these roles so long back that I certainly can't remember if it made a difference. thought it.
I just remember being in Rhodes, already being in Rhodes at the time when the rolls came out, and the first thing I saw was the bounty hunter license. So I almost felt obligated to just
Yeah.
have that role be my first, just because that was
Good hunting.
that was near it already.
Oh, I
The
started
location of
in,
it to start the
On-
the cutscene
I'll be on my
and
way.
yeah.
for it.
I started on PC, and that didn't come out until a year later after launch, so all the professions were already in. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Hey, look, does anybody want to go do this salvage?
Sure.
Anybody need to do
Sure.
salvage, or would you rather do something else?
Or we can do another bounty.
I'm-
Or we can do the
Buckshot?
yeah, it's
What
up
do
to
you
you.
want to do?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so we can always do the bounty after salvage, but if we do the bounty and we don't take salvage, then salvage
Yeah.
will not be
Yeah,
available.
yeah,
So let's
do the
just take a quick look at your guns. Mine are pretty dirty. I think we've got time to clean them, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And usually when they pop up, you've got 3 minutes to respond to it. And that would give you enough time to get any guns together that you need to get together and clean them as well.
yeah.
Ooh, my guns were bad. No wonder they were making a funny sound.
Oh yeah, they make funny noises when they're not clean.
They sound like cap guns.
That's right. That's exactly what they do. Okay, we still have 1 minute 47 seconds left to go. You all let me know when you're all ready to make it happen. There's no big deal. There's no big hurry.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready
All
for
right,
it.
Buckshot is ready.
I'm ready.
Bear is ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, is ready. And let's see. Where was I going with this? Oh, I was going to invites. Now I don't have the damn invite. What the hell is up?
My invites are gone
What the
too.
hell is up with that? Now, we had plenty of time left on the clock. It was like 1 minute 47 seconds. And now it's gone completely. And that was gone after about 30 seconds.
What's over here?
I don't know.
Something
I
else.
don't get it.
Something else that popped up.
Yeah,
Well,
that might be an outlaw camp.
You need to surround the wagons.
Oh no, that's a poacher's camp.
Oh.
We've got a player over there. Let me see who that is.
Yeah, I'm just taking out the enemies.
Almond Milk, and match 20, I guess it is. Or Mark 20 players. A level 77 along with a level 66.
I'm not. Yeah,
If they-
I'm not too worried.
If they cause any harm, they're going to be harmed themselves.
Okay. And they interacted with it first, so they get the credit for. Okay, we can just leave.
All right, look at that. We lost that salvage deal.
We can just
Oh,
go back
that's
to
too
roads. I
bad.
think are we close to roads? Or roads? Wait, where are we?
All right, what do you want to do up in roads, Bloodbear?
Oh, since that's salvaged, then I was just gonna.
All right, I've got to give my horse some yellow cake. I need to treat him well today. Oh, do I hear some ducks? Oh, there are some ducks. Let's see if I can get on it.
Let's see.
I was able to get onto 2 of them. The others just went a little bit too far. Buckshot, you all set for fat? You need fat?
No, I'm good.
Bloodbear?
Yeah, I'll take some. Yeah.
Okay. You know how to do the
Yeah, this
little glitch
This
with me.
not to stand next to you on the left
Yep.
side or the right side or your shoulder.
you can stand right in front of me.
Okay.
I've found over a period of time it really doesn't matter. But you need to be close. And then just as I'm ready to drop the duck or goose, press and hold the Y button.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay?
That seems to work out best.
And then I'll do the same thing with this. And what we want to get ready for, although we believe there's going to be quite a group of people, we're going to get ready for Fool's Gold. And that Fool's Gold is going to come about at approximately 10:15.
I didn't do it that time.
So you didn't get it that time?
I didn't get the prompt to pick it up. Oh,
Oh, are you able to see it? Yeah. All right, so I
do I look?
want to make sure that all my
Do
guns
I
are
look
filled.
down at my feet with the camera? When I
No,
stand
it doesn't
next to
matter
you?
what. It doesn't matter where you look, as long as you press and hold that button
Yeah.
just as I'm releasing the duck. Not after I've released him, just as I'm releasing him. Press and hold it.
Okay.
That's what I found to be the best.
And you don't have to do that
mechanic.
even when the prompt doesn't show up. You can just press and hold down on Y.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. I guess it was hitting Y, but I wasn't pressing
Do we
down
have to
hard
surround the
enough.
wagons over there or something?
I'm not sure what this is. This looks like. Oh, it's one of those strangers. Oh, it's the pig farm family.
The pig farm family.
Shoot
It's
squirrels.
Oh, you mean the incestual
It's
brother and sister?
It's the brother and sister
Ooh, that,
from Alabama.
you know, that one pays good, but it's so gross.
Yeah.
I don't like these people.
All right, let's see what time we got. We are at 10:04. I'm wondering if we have time to do a bounty. I don't want to miss the Fool's Gold. So So maybe we ought to just go back to camp, clean up a little bit, so to speak, and get ready for Fool's Gold, which will be coming up at 10:15. That's about 10 minutes from now. And let's see, camp right there. Now I anticipate the fact that because today is Saturday, there's going to be a large number of people here. And our plan is to be able to go into Fool's Gold, grab one or two of the helmets, grab some high ground, and us as a posse defending whoever it is that collects the helmet. Now, when I say defend, I don't mean to shoot in place of, because the only way for them to win the match is to kill while they have the helmet on. So what we do is we let them kill. If they get shot by chance and lose the helmet, then we kill the person that killed them, and we then pick up the helmet, and then everybody starts defending us, so that we give everybody the opportunity to be able to kill while they have the helmet. Now, yesterday we had a great time. We went into 3 different free roam events. I won a first, I won a second, and I got a fourth. That was a pretty good time. The one that I won that kind of surprised me was the wild animal kill. Wild animal kill surprised me. I wonder if I can trample these things.
What's going on with this horse?
Get credit for them. I can't even catch the damn thing. How am I going to trample it if I can't catch it? Come back here, you little rascal. So I'm hoping that we can have a good day. Now, here's the deal. A lot of times you can go into the Fool's Gold, for example, and you can go into Fool's Gold singularly with no posse people to help you. You may get the helmet, but the chances are you're going to have a low number of kills, and that helmet is going to get swapped around a lot. If you go in with a posse, then you stand a better chance of being able to get the helmet, hold on to the helmet, and be able to be successful while you've got the helmet. That's the whole idea behind it, is all for one and one for all. And when you mess with one, you mess with all. That's the slogan for Cowboys Strong. We stand strong. We stand strong with each other and for each other. And this would be a good thing to do, Hoker, is to be able to take some stew, see if that'll ride in with us. I'm pretty certain it won't. And remember, too, folks, that you can go ahead and you can take some minty big game and you can take tonics while you're in Fool's Gold, as long as you're not wearing the helmet. But if you're wearing the helmet, you cannot take any minty big game, for example. You cannot take any tonics or anything like that. It just works on down. So the more damage you take, the more susceptible you come to being killed. Now, you don't want that to happen, so.
I noticed something the other day that was so cool. Is I was riding my horse, and I happened to be on a black horse. And I got to Valentine to the fast travel, and steam was coming off the horse.
Yeah, that's been happening for years, Katie.
I never noticed it before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been happening for years. Have you ever noticed that when you're using the wagon, if you push the horse too hard, the horse will actually start sweating and he'll get lather all over him?
Yeah, I did notice that.
But yeah, the steam will come off him, absolutely.
That is
and
so
it
awesome.
just like the steam comes out of your mouth when you're up in a cold area. You can see steam coming out of your character's
Yeah.
mouth. You know, the conversion of warm air into cold air. That's why I say the creators of this game, they went overboard in the creation of this game and all of the little details of the game. And for me, the most interesting of all of them are the shadows. You know, the shadows. Now, I did a piece a number of years ago when Lace and I went out west. We took on a passenger. And we called the passenger the Shadow Man. kind of like the when in the television show Dexter, he always referred to the dark passenger that was with him, and that dark passenger led him astray and caused him to kill a lot. Well, we used that same kind of concept a bit and had the Shadow Man ride with us, and we followed that through the entire trip out west and back, which was 2-3 weeks, and we had the Shadow Man involved in everything. And you know, it was such a great concept. It was so good. I put it into a series over on Facebook. I got hacked on Facebook. I'm not able to get back into that Facebook account, and consequently it's just sitting over there. And I can't find anybody that can help me get that account back so that it's available. But I do still have a lot of the pictures, which I should start putting up on TikTok as my Shadow Man character. Thanks, Trek. All right, let's see. No invites yet. Let's see what time it is. It's 10:10, so we still have about 5 minutes to go. You know, I was just talking to Lacey the other day, saying, you know what, maybe it's time for me to trim this beard. I don't know. But that was yesterday, and today's today, so I don't know what's going to happen with it. We'll see. I did that for the character that I portray every now and again, Uncle.
Did you always have a beard?
I have had a beard since I was about, let me think. I can remember back in let's see. I can remember a beard back in 1976, and I've had one ever since.
Oh, wow.
I might have had it a little bit earlier than that, but I don't really remember beyond that. Too far back.
My husband.
But I can remember a beard when my kid was 9 years old, and he's now 56.
Oh, wow.
So that's how long I've had a beard.
Yeah. My husband had a mustache from the day I met him.
Mm-hmm.
He never got rid of it. He'd grow a beard when he was on the boat. He was aviation, and his squadrons were attached to aircraft carriers, so he would be deployed a lot. And he'd come back with a bushy beard.
A lot of people would do that in the military, and particularly those that were out on ships and so on and so forth.
Now they can't do it, but things were a lot relaxed back then.
Uncle Teddy, is what he calls me, Uncle Teddy.
Okay, let's see.
Since a year before you were born. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Now, when I've shaved my beard once or twice, but only because it just drove me crazy. But the moment that I shaved it, I started growing it right back. And when I shaved it, you know, all of a sudden I walk out and there's Lace, and she's got her hand over her face, covering her eyes, and she's saying, "No, no, no!" So that's all I can tell you about that. So I grew it back, and I haven't heard her complain since. Let's see. Come on. We're at 10:13, so this is going to pop right up. This is going to pop right up. And I've got my weapons as ready as I can possibly. Could clean that one just a little bit. Even though it's only degraded about 3 or 4%, it could make a difference. Yeah, that's ready. And let's see, where are we? Fire bottles if I want them. They're pretty hard to use in a game. Fool's Gold. Alright, I think we've got 1 minute to go. I am playing on Xbox, Trek. Playing on Xbox.
He's a strange man. Claimed to be a mute, but talk in his sleep.
Well, I had mine done, Trek, along with the hair, approximately a month ago. There it is. There's Fool's Gold. And I'm in the process of editing the video, before and after. But with so many things going on, I haven't had time to do that. Hopefully on vacation, I'll be able to deal with that. Okay, now, right here. I'm not going to go off from this page. Oh, there's a player bounty. God dang it, man! Well, it's Fool Golds or a player bounty. Well, let's go with Fool's Gold. Unless anybody wants specifically that player bounty. I don't hear it, so. The fact of the matter is even though that player bounty come up for $13.20, we might not be anywhere near it to the point whereby we can actually trigger it and collect it. So we might as well take what we know is in hand. And that is the Fool's Gold. And that's assuming that it doesn't all of a sudden disappear on us. So at 1:45 seconds, it's still on the board there. I want to run it down to the very last moment. Because if you get into Fool's Gold too early, players start shooting on you, they start killing on you. It just becomes nothing but a chaotic event. And so I just assume use my ammo respectively, supporting and defending the helmet should I be able to get it. Or for defending my teammates, should they be able to get it, that would be great. All right, we're down to 1:05. I'm probably going to join this thing at 10 seconds. When 10 seconds are left on the clock, that's when we're going to go. Unless I get impetuous, of course, and I do it earlier than that. Like maybe 15 seconds or something like that. But as I say, I don't want to get in there too early and waste a lot of ammo. All right, 30 seconds. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, we are here, and I'm going to go ahead and tonic up. And what we should do is we should group up and get somewhere near. I got an idea that the bucket heads, the helmets, are going to be down in this area someplace. But at the same time, there's a posse leader over there. I want to see if I can. There's some people behind us as well. Oh, there's another. Oh, that griefer, that heart attack guy. He's here. And this is what you're going to have on a weekend. You're going to have a lot of people playing. Hoker, I don't even think you have the possibility of E-rounds yet, do you?
No.
Do you have split points?
No. No,
Okay, do
I'm.
you have,
I got express.
Use Express. That's gonna be your.
Yeah.
It hits more.
I
for
usually
damage.
use
see what I mean about fighting? Yeah, took him out. He was getting too close. 12 seconds.
Looks like another posse in here.
Yeah, I think another posse is in here.
Now I don't see him anymore.
All right, let's go get him. Grab that bucket.
Where's that bucket at?
on him.
Bucket's down.
Oh!
Yeah, they got me.
See, I thought that I had that. I thought that he went down and I killed him, and that I was picking it up, but it didn't work out that way. No, sir. All right, but two of our people have those buckets, so now I'm going to run up and defend them at all costs.
Yeah, I'll just take high ground.
And
Yep.
I'm gonna be fodder. I may have mispronounced
Oh,
that.
Oh, that Rojo. I guess he got pissed that I killed him, so he can back on me.
He's here to see if this will help. Trying to get to you guys.
Yeah.
Made it.
Okay, take the top of the hill.
I'm just gonna toy with this guy until he moves.
Okay, I'm just going to get higher with buckshot and them. And what we want to try and do here is we want to try and leave the kills. Bloodbear, do you have the other helmet?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the other
Oh,
helmet.
yeah, we want to. Okay, good. And we're saying, come and get us.
Oh, there he is. Coming up on the rear.
Okay.
He's down below that hill.
He's behind that bush over there.
Is that
He's
where
in
he
the
is?
bush. Yeah. He's trying to. Oh, that's the guy from earlier. He's trying to.
There.
He's just trying to paint. He's behind the bush.
Nice, nice buckshot. That's the way to play it. That's the way to play it.
He's not gonna beat that. He's not leaving that spot. Did that earlier with me. I'm
Well,
just.
I mean, it's still early, so
Oh.
you don't have to push it that much.
I'll just take that guy out. Cause that guy down there, that's dressed all white. Yeah, that guy, he's a sweat. Just gotta peek a hill and try to get the headshot with his pib. behind that rock.
Two minutes left. Blood Bear and Buckshot have the helmets. And we're going to hold the hill here. One way or the t'other.
God damn it. Ah, damn it.
Nice.
He got me.
Oh, I picked it up.
Good job.
Didn't mean to.
That's okay. You did good. Keep it. If you can get a kill or two out of it, that'd be great.
And I just don't have enough punch. But as long as we hang on to it.
Yep. And listen, it feels good though, huh?
Uh-huh.
On.
We've got the hill. Come get us if you can. 17 seconds left. And it's all over. I think Buckshot won this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
S.J. Gibson, good day to you, sir. Yeah, good job. Oh, maybe it was Blood Bear that won it.
Yeah, we were
Blood Bear.
Bucks.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were tied until Ninja took me out.
Okay, Blood Bear with 10, and Buckshot with 7. Not a problem. Good job.
Okay, cool.
All I was doing here is just creating moral support today. That's all it was.
That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, that was different. All right, make sure that you get your wheel back in place, folks. I don't see anybody in here just yet, but nonetheless, they can pop in at any moment. So congratulations, boys and girls. Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and give you the clap right now, Blood Bear. Now you deserve it. You know, I'm going to give you a heavy dose this time.
Thank you.
All right, where's Blood Bear? Where's Buckshot? Tanker, you deserve the clap too.
Oh,
I'm at-
thank you.
Yeah, you got a helmet. You got a helmet. Woo!
Oh, that was
Can't
fun.
control my horse.
There's Madame Nazar.
All right. There's the clap for Hoka.
Thank you.
And I don't know where Buckshot is.
Okay.
Buckshot's over there.
I'll give you the clapboard.
Oh, I went back to camp.
Oh, okay. All right. Good place. Now let's see. Somebody needed something from a bounty, I believe. What
Yeah,
was that was?
it was one of the dailies at the loot daily. I had 2 out of 3 for
Okay,
that.
okay.
but
So we'll do a bounty so that you can get that loot.
yeah. You want to meet at
I'm gonna take and just hit my lockbox and hit the fire, and then we can look. The flag is down again. Every time you go into a mission lately, the flag stays up. It won't return. You're gonna have to raise it by hand, so to speak.
Let's see if there's any stew in the pot.
Let's see. The lockbox is over this way. And we got a few odds and ends. Now I'm just going to check the fire, make sure I can. Where's the fire? The fire is. Oh, there it is.
I have a feather. Oh, I have 5 feathers.
Well, let's see. Quantity 3 for the minty big game. I'll take it.
I hate the damn things, but with all the stuff sitting around here, I'm thinking it might be good to get a guard dog.
No, I don't like the guard dog idea. I don't like that at all, Cribs. Too much crap around camp. He don't know enough to go off into the woods and do his business. Yeah, a little bit of special health cure right there. We'll do up one of those. A special health cure is probably one of the most important pamphlets that you can buy. Buy that as early on as you possibly can. And let's see, rifle explosives first.
Keep your eyes peeled. Lots of goods here. You wouldn't want them falling into the wrong hands.
No, of course we wouldn't. And a little husk meal, and that'll wrap it up here at the campfire. Okay, now we need to get a bounty so that Bloodbear can loot one, was it, or hog tie one?
It was just loot. I have 2 out of 3.
Okay. Okay. One.
You just need 1. We can find a 6-man or 4 or even a 2. That would even work.
Oh, look, we're right here near Valentine, so we'll just ride up to Valentine and
Okay.
take it on. I think I'm on Hooker's horse. I gotta call mine out. I think my horse wants to get friendly with Hooker's horse.
That time of year.
Only
Yeah, I couldn't draw that horse away. It kept looking back at Hooker's.
Tony.
And we're riding up to Valentine. We're going to take one more bounty. We're going to let Bloodbear loot it. That'll give him his daily challenge of looting 3 targets, 3 bounties. And then from there, we can only hope that we can stumble across a player bounty. Depending upon the time that we have left, maybe we'll jump on into racing for 1 or 2 races. I don't see it being much more than that. Blueberry just went by us, of course. He was able to get by us without being killed.
what'd you do? He's flying out of town.
He is.
Did you give him a
Oh,
dirty
there's a-
look?
I don't know about that, but we got another I got another blueberry here. And let's do it.
That's this guy. The Roland Harmon. Stan Barnes. And the Nimeo Fitch.
Is that the guy you want, or you want to do the?
Oh, I was just reading the posters.
Oh, okay.
You can do
All right, we'll
whatever.
Go ahead and do this infamous poster. All right, I'm gonna try your horse out. No, I guess I'm not.
This nigga's right.
Obadiah! We're going after Obadiah. We're gonna go to the last known location for Obadiah. Obadiah. We're coming for ya.
The cold leader. The 7 people.
Maybe, I think, isn't Obadiah the guy that's down there with the cult?
I don't. I just know he's dressed all purple or something.
Yeah, he's a cult leader.
Creature.
Alright, looks like when we get down that way, I'll go ahead and get some more fire bottle kills. I'm sure those are out. They are. Woo! There we go. Slide down. Made it though.
Oh. Did all three
Damn.
of us wipe out? Or just
I don't know.
two?
I thought the hill would be enough to slide down, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I forgot to push
We
X.
both took a stumble. Tumbled.
That's funny. Oh, there's a legend.
Yeah, I flew by that quickly, but... Oh! Well, they're a little bit different. Okay, you dirty dogs. How do you feel about moonshine? There it is! And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna burn you on the spot. Don't be going killing my burn jobs, you know.
To loot them?
You gotta loot the cultists. Now, I don't know that you can loot them when they're on fire.
There's one that's not burned. It's on the tree.
Did that do it?
I mean, I looted them. Which cultists?
Well, we gotta wait for the fire to go up.
Don't you have to loot the
Oh, I looted
bounty?
this one. I guess he was the wrong one. Oh, we have to.
Maybe I burned the guy.
We have to loot them,
Needed
but
to be
they're
looted.
burnt.
You know, when they're burnt, you can't loot them.
Yeah.
So I guess I messed that one up.
I guess we have to. I guess we have to take information.
I burned him and I burned up all of the information that he had on him.
Okay, why can't we just move to the next?
Yeah,
Well,
can't do
he's
anything.
down. Isn't he just down here by the shack?
Yeah, let's get down and see what we
He's-
can do. Let's get down.
Let's see if he's.
Hey!
Let's see if he's
Hey,
over
Wampum,
there.
get your tail
He's
back
usually
here.
over here. I thought.
Yeah, he's usually down at that fishing shack down on the water. Well, that's where they take us, is down to the
Just see
fishing
if
shack.
he's over there.
And then once we destroy them, then he comes along with a few people to...
Oh, I've never had this happen
Protect
before.
Well, I guess there's a first for everything, huh?
Loot cultists, but we can't loot because the bodies are. That's so dumb.
Because I'm a pyro.
Like you can still just loot whatever is left from the body, unless there was a piece of
Well,
pizza that got burned
they
up.
show smoke over here, so who knows? Maybe if we attack
I
this
don't.
guy,
Maybe they'll.
bring everything back into synchronization.
Maybe they'll show up over here. No, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I was giving out the clap.
This
Heavy
is-
doses the clap. Sure. Nobody over here, huh?
No.
Well, dag nabbit, Blood Bear, I guess we missed out on that one. Now we're stuck in this.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna...
I'll just. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take and switch up cards and go into racing. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in this for an indefinite period of time. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's see. Alright, let's see what's going on over there. At least that'll take us out of being locked into this.
I backed out.
Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go into the new session, then it's going to take time to load
Yeah.
up. So I'll just jump into the racing and get her done. I appreciate that, Carlos. Yes, I do. Dang it, I do. I'm telling you, I do. All right, purchases, I'm going to go do that. All ammo, I've done it. Arrows is what I needed. Dynamite, that as well. 4 fire bottles as well. So, cool. And stable-wise, I am riding my horse, Bolo. That's a good thing. He's a good horse. Outfit-wise, I think I'll change that. I'll get into a race outfit of some sort. I'll go with this one too. Or will I? I like this one better. And so now we're sitting here, the three of us.
Okay, well, soon before I'm joining.
I did think of it, Dutchy Poo, but then I got turned off. You know, listen, I'm getting too old to go out and spend $2,000 or more on a computer that will properly run, let's say, a role-playing, for example, or something like that. I got enough going on right here. Yes. Yes, I do have that pamphlet horse. I've got all of the pamphlets. I got everything you need in this game to survive. But still, somebody will always come along and head shoot you or back shoot you. Sometimes they even backstab you. All right, we got the timer counting down, and this is St. Denis Streets. And we'll ready up, and if we can get all 5 of us to ready up, we'll get there quicker. Let's see who we have here. Oh, we've got a level 3 here. Jode, a level 3.
It's a baby.
Come on, Jode, hit that button. Hit that ready up button. It'll save us a little bit of time.
The Y button. Located above the X and B button.
Well, it's been a good stream this morning. We've had plenty going on. We've had a lot of happenings going on. Played a few side missions as well. Got the lower 9 done. I got the majority of the upper 7 done. And we were able to do it without having to use a lot of sign language with Hoka.
And thank you for inviting me. I had a
Always.
great time.
Always. And we got one more stream before vacay. That'll be tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. And don't forget to pay attention to the Instagram. The Instagram that you want to pay attention to over there is the the Tombstone Redemption 2. You want to go over there and see all the people that are going to be out there at the convention this year. A lot of great people, more coming. Check out some of my TikToks. You'll see a lot of them there. I still have a few more TikToks to do for others that will be there. And a little birdie told me that there's going to be another announcement tonight. And that'll be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Something like that.
Sorry, Buckshot, I get a little wiggly.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, look how little that Mustang is between these two larger horses.
Oh, I was
Down
straight
I
to
go.
that.
Oh, it was that dead Mustang.
I didn't do that.
I went straight into that pole.
I'm gonna go shoot that Mustang.
You guys usually push me around.
It worked. It went straight into that pole.
Sorry about that. Did I push you?
Just a little nudge.
Oh, sorry.
Accidentally?
Accidentally on purpose. No.
Was it?
No.
Was it a purpose accident or an accident?
It was an accident, no purpose.
Either way was funny.
Oh no. Got a pistol in your hand. Come on, little guy.
Yeah, you shoot something, yay.
Yeehaw!
Oh.
He went to the other one on the other side of the street. These light poles, like the Santa is me. Someone coming up on the rear.
Oop.
Look at that engine right there, trying to sneak through. Alright, made it work for them. I made them work for it. They didn't get it. So.
That was a tough one. Your horses are big and push me around.
Well, I mean, you pushed me around so that I went down.
I did?
I had to race back. See?
Well, that one was for Scarlet then.
For Scarlet, okay.
No, I didn't mean to.
Southern Girl, good morning over on TikTok. You know, I didn't even start YouTube today. Forgot to. Either that or my battery went dead. I don't know which. I think I did start it. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in.
I was on there live with you.
Oh, okay. I wonder why this shut down then. It left me stranded. Well, look at that, folks. We swept the podium.
Congrats, Warren.
Yes, rats.
I know you really mean it, Hope. She puts me down and then she says congrats. What she really meant to say is, I wish the hell you had stayed down.
I'm surprised I was even able to catch up after I went down.
Oh, well, I was too, quite frankly. I was able to catch up.
I'm just surprised I got third out of that.
I'm surprised there's not more people in racing.
Yeah, I'll tell you, everything is so off these days. I think it's got probably something to do with summer. And that's exactly why I decided to shut it all down, with the exceptions of randoms throughout the summer, when I get back from vacation.
Oh.
There's no point in doing it if there's nobody here to participate. it just becomes the same burden for less results.
So you're shutting down the stream?
No, not shutting it down. Shutting down the schedule, so that
Oh.
I'm only going to come on and do random
Oh,
throughout the summer. I put it over on the schedule, Hoka,
okay.
Katie.
I'll fix that
I
in.
put it on the
Discord
schedule
then.
yesterday, as a matter of fact. I would have thought that you would have seen it by now.
I was doing something all day and didn't check Discord as often as I normally do. So
Yep.
I'll go in there and fix that. Are you still going to try and do posse versus posse on the 14th?
I wasn't going to, because the chances are we're not going to have enough people to really make it interesting.
Okay. Then I will.
So I'm gonna shut it all down. Other than I'm gonna come in and do random streams. That's it throughout the summer.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, because people are going to be out with families. They're going to be on vacation. They're going to be traveling. They're going to be outdoors with cookouts and so on and so forth. And I can see it. I can see it through the numbers. I watch the numbers, and they're just going down and down and down. So I'm just not going to be so concerned about it.
Yeah,
I'll
take
the stress off myself.
a break.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean I won't be streaming. I will be, but I'll be doing it when I feel like it. If I get up at 6 in the morning, I'll start streaming. If I don't want to stream until 11 in the morning, that's when I'll start streaming. And that's the importance of having you all press down on that notification button so that you get notified when I am streaming. And then you can join or not. That's up to you. But I've got a lot going on with Tombstone Redemption this year and Kenny Palco, so I'll just divert some of my interest over there and not worry about what's going on within the game. Still going to play the game, still going to stream. I'm just not going to do it under the thumb of a schedule. In other words, I'm not going to punch in any damn time card. Now, you got to watch out for Buckshot here. He's got some sneaky moves on this race.
Oh, Stillwater Creek.
Yeah.
I sent Chris
Notice
an
he
invite,
lays
but
back. He's pretty quiet. He doesn't want to give away too many of his secrets. Yeah. Well, I mean, that too, Lakin. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. I mean, I've tried streaming at night for different people for doing different things. It really doesn't make any difference. It really doesn't make any difference. I might help one person out and hinder another. So the one that I'm going to help out today is going to be me. That's kind of like, when the night I got married and I walked into our bedroom and Leigh says, "Who are you going to please with that?" And I said, "Me." Woo! Get up. Whoa!
We both went down. So sorry.
What was that? What do you mean, we both? What's this, we both?
I went down too.
That got everyone down today.
I don't even know where the hell I'm going now. Oh, I know where I'm going. I got a splinter right on the end of the nose. I hit that telephone pole so square. Oh, see it. What can I tell you? Is that no Rizzy Chris? Did he come in here? Did I see that?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Looks like I'm going to run this thing about as backwards can possibly be.
I don't even know where.
I'm not even going
I
to try to
kind of
make
just
anything
follow
out of this.
what's closest with the yellow.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's a good way to do it. If you
They're
don't know
so
where you're
spread out that I don't really know what is the fastest route.
Buckshot's got a very good route on this particular race. And I was right there, but no, I had interference occur.
Got taken out by a Mustang. I know the fields.
Yeah.
Straight into a pole because of it. Or because is it a female or a male? What's the name?
Yeah.
What's the name of this
Listen,
Mustang?
I'm sure it was done intentionally.
No,
Look
no.
at this. See that?
It wasn't
Done absolutely
intentional.
And then I hear this. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh man, I just took myself out. Over a hill.
Oh, Katie, I know you didn't mean to do that. I shouldn't have to say that.
Well, I'm wiggly on the controller. I played with a mouse and a keyboard for so long.
It's new.
All new.
I am so far off on that.
Can I not just stay on the bridge? Like, where's the horse always veer left or right? Or something. I can't just go straight across something.
Thieves Landing. Way back.
I cannot stay on this horse. I've been falling. I have fallen 5 times. It's either up a hill. I can't go across. I can't go straight across the bridge, or I run into something.
I'm running around. If somebody was to watch me, they would say, "How long have you been playing this game?" It doesn't compute. It does not compute. And I still got 3rd place out of it. Go figure.
I got 4th.
And that's Bloodbear in 4th, yeah. Ragora is here. Good day, Ragora. Most pleased that you're here. Here. And Cowpoke Chronicles says that he wants a history lesson. Well, I'll give you a history lesson. Clay and John Allison, brothers for sure, out of the state of Texas, roamed all through the Southwest, Arizona, Colorado, so on and so forth. The year is 1870. The location is Cimarron, New Mexico. And while attempting to stampede a U.S. Army, a group of U.S. Army mules, this former Confederate soldier actually tried to pull his gun out of his holster. It got fetched up. He pulled the trigger and shot himself in the foot. Shot himself in the foot. That's what happened. And also, you'll find that, well, let me take a look right there. All right, yeah, good time, Buckshot. Very good time. Congratulations.
Very good.
That's fast, yeah. Under
Now,
3
Clay
minutes.
and brother John loved the ladies and loved to dance. And during a trip north, they stopped into a Los Animas, Colorado barn dance. And while they were there at that barn dance to have fun and to drink it up, after getting very drunk and stepping on a lot of toes, they become very belligerent. Well, Faber, a deputy sheriff, come over and asked the Allisons to check their guns. They refused. Faber decided to leave and get some people together and come back to the barn dance with his deputies and collect those guns. Well, on the return to the Olympic Dance Hall, with a double-barrel shotgun in his hand, Faber entered the building. John was at the dance floor, and Clay was at the bar. Well, Clay see him come through the door, and he hollers out to warn his brother of this entry by the sheriff with a double-barrel shotgun. And as he did, he turned towards the deputy and shot and killed the deputy right there on the spot, protecting himself, believing that his life was in danger himself. Well, as it turns out, Faber and his deputies, I guess, ran off because they didn't want anything to do with it. During the scuffle, the shotgun actually goes off, and it puts one of the Allison brothers down. And Clay runs over to his brother John and basically tends to him. And he actually survived the gunshot wound, no doubt about that. Unfortunately, there was some killing. Both of the Clay brothers were actually acquitted of any wrongdoing based upon what happened. Now, today, this day, it wouldn't matter how that unfolded. They would be charged with murder. But back then, because of the circumstances and the way guns were treated and the way defense was treated back in the Old West, the Clay brothers were able to convince the judge that it was truly self-defense because of the way things unfolded and the fact that they had no warning as to what was going to occur, and they turned and shot, believing that they were defending their own lives. They were acquitted and they went on their way. That's one of the stories about the Clay brothers.
Chris left.
Yeah.
All right, what have we got here for a race? Fort Wallace. All right, folks, my last race today.
I guess you didn't want to race Wallace.
Oh. Yeah.
Fort Wallace is a good, straightforward race.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do better with just the regular, like, follow the trail.
Yeah.
Stay on
Wish
track.
they all were there
rather
and
than
take the guns out.
all the different targets and the different the single fire
I
ones.
certainly
The one
don't
we just
mind
did was single fire.
Yeah, that was okay. That's an okay race. Now, it used to be, if you notice at the top of your screen when the race is over, there is the option to either vote that you like the race or vote that you dislike the race. And I'm not sure whether it's still going on today, but back in the beta days and post-beta days, when you voted, you were able to get an extra 5 XP for the vote. I don't know whether that's still available.
Well, this isn't a target.
No, it's a track.
Now, this is just a lineal race. Now, I think I can tell you another quick story about the Allison brothers. Clay Allison decided after a lot of years that he was going to go as straight could be for the Allison boys. Going to be less drinking, going to be, less outlawing activities, and settle down a little bit. So he decided he was going to get himself a job. So he went and got himself a job at this feed store, apparently. And they decided that one day that this rancher needed some feed, and they were going to load up the wagon. They were going to take it on out to the rancher. So they loaded the wagon. They loaded it lock, stock, full, way up over the gunnels of the wagon. They had that wagon just maxed right out. Everything stacked upon everything else. Well, as the wagon was going along the road, and as the chitting and the vibration occurred to the wagon, there was a sack of grain on the top that was not tied down. It was just laying up there. And it slow but surely worked its way to the edge, and sure enough, it went off the wagon. Well, as it turned out, Clay Allison decided that he was going to reach out and keep that bag of grain from falling on the ground. Well, unfortunately, it didn't work, and he wound up falling off the wagon. Well, as he fell off the wagon, in a very peculiar way, his head went under the wagon, under the rear wheels. So he fell between the front wheel and the rear wheel in a real contortionist type way, and the wagon run him over and killed him dead. That's how Clay Allison's demise occurred. It wasn't being shot by some sheriff or somebody that was after him for one thing or another. It was just a freak accident. And if you think about how freaky that accident was, it truly is a freaky accident that occurred. How do you get so twisted up and contorted that you're sitting on the wheel, right over the front wheels, you turn and try to keep a sack of grain from falling, you fall off the wagon, your head rolls between the front wheel and the rear wheel runs your neck over and breaks your neck and kills you. Crazy.
Oh wow, I'm surprised 2 of us were able to go across that. This is even close.
Yoo-hoo!
I
A little
got the third
squirrely at the end there, but yes.
That was intense. That was fun.
Yeah.
I think that the lineal races are always fun because it becomes a really good race competition.
Yeah.
I like that
Guns,
one.
Just racing.
That's got
Yeah.
a good long ending. Same with the one near Flatneck, where you go across Bard's Crossing, that bridge there. I forget the location of that one, but it's near Strawberry.
Well, we made it. I don't know which one you're talking about. I got one there, and I got one there, and I got one back here.
There's a race that ends at Flatneck Station.
Okay. 305.98 against a 306.30. There's 32 100ths of a second against a 306.32, 2 100ths of a second. So good job, everybody. Everybody, good job. And once again, they're back to paying standard fees for racing, and you just can't make a whole lot of money racing. But they're really exciting. They're really fun.
Did they ever pay out a lot? If it wasn't a bonus?
No, they've never paid a lot unless it was a bonus. The only way that it would pay a lot is if you'd get a group of people together and you kept half of those people from crossing the line, and the longer that you stayed away, the more money that you would make and the more XP that you would make.
Oh.
And you could stretch a race out to as much as 20 minutes.
Wow.
But you could never go beyond 20 minutes. So they would always terminate no matter what between 15 and 20 minutes. And then you could make some really good XP and some really good cash.
Oh.
And that's the way that they milked the system back in the day. And this is a target race Blackwater. And unfortunately, Rack City and everybody else, it's time for me to go. And I really do need to leave early because Lisa and I are preparing to head on out of here on Monday to head south. So a lot of things to do, so I don't want to stick around too awfully long regarding the racing. So I say to you all, I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'll be here. Hope to see you here. In the meantime, in between time, stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.